venturing out in the lands of Toivoa. Most recently, way over here in Ivrix, at the Pearl Sanctuary, where you guys have come to help reestablish stability in the area. You were sent here on a bit of a gig by Dreamshade, your contact with the Biedermeier from the House of Grass, and a strange time traveler. Here you met up with Aradel, a artist of mediocre talent, who sent you to investigate a house nearby. With a little bit of distraction from her delivery of a painting, you went into the house and discovered some charred scrolls that led you to investigate a nearby archaeological dig, and then find a tunnel and a castle buried beneath the grounds. There seems to be a plot involved with the Briarthorns, who were the holders of the house that you investigated. And after reporting the plot to your superiors, you delved a little bit deeper and discovered a dragon by the name of Shinra Deadvine. And you allowed her access to the surface, and she now roams Ivrix somewhere, potentially purifying Ivrix so that the unified House of Flowers can rise once again. Last week...
brand new information, by the way. We did not know that was her intention, to purify your rings.
That she actually said that.
Say that. Did she say that, like, word for word, like, I want to purify Yvri?
Yeah. She said she wanted to unify the house and purify.
She said unify. Unify, not purify. Purify is a new word for, I mean, you guys remember do you remember purify? Because maybe I don't maybe I'm remembering wrong.
I didn't hear it that way.
Okay. But last week,
please don't do that.
She totally said that.
What?
She said if the house wasn't unified and strong, then she was going to raze it to the ground and rebuild it.
Did she say that? I don't remember that.
It was pretty close.
For sure.
And you can tell that she's been underground for a long time if she was talking about raising things up down to the ground.
Yes.
So I'm a little confused there.
Bodhi. And last week, after a bit of a misunderstanding, intentional deception, flat out lying to Aradel, Brahmi and Aradel started to reconnect and rebuild their relationship over a body novel.
It's a romance novel? Thank you.
Yes.
What do you mean, like, rebuild a relationship? Like, they knew each other for like 4 hours.
Friends, it's fine.
Okay.
We're just good friends.
Like a relationship.
They've decided to start over.
I guess, man,
4 hours are a wipe.
All right.
Yeah, we didn't need those 4 hours.
And I don't know how Triton's their romance works. Maybe it's like spawning of salmon, just a mess of.
That would be incredible.
What? You gotta read the book. It tells you how to do it.
Yeah, you gotta read.
Oh, the book. The book. I forgot. Okay, got it.
The book gives detailed information.
Well, that's going on.
I don't know that we need to give Bodhi that information.
Is it sort of like that episode of Futurama?
Sure.
I don't know which one that is.
Okay, never mind.
Silk of the Sea.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Any rate, no, they're just friends. Brahmi's married to her job right now, so.
But Galio and Altar with Mio went or not Mio, but Galio and Altar went and shot darts. And did real well. Got some ice cream with Calatrix and a little bit of intel at the at the nearby bar. So, after returning to Aradel's flat, you guys have gone to bed, And we pick up with Aridel bumping around in the morning.
So we had a long rest, Eric.
You
Is
have
that
had
correct?
a long rest, yes. And Aridel's head got cut off there.
We slept in the bathtub. It felt amazing. Thank you.
All right. So as Aridel bumps around, she goes to the door and finds a box there. And it's addressed to Calatrix. She's going to look at the box and consider opening it, but doesn't. Instead, she's going to put it on a table and head downstairs to grab donuts from the bakery. You guys are free to wake up if you choose to. She is not the
Everyone
quietest
sleeps
person at
in
all.
for the entire session. Everyone
Yeah.
sleeps in.
And I'll see you guys next week.
Great
Thanks
session,
for a long
guys.
rest.
So
Good
fun.
session, guys. Good session, yeah. And no, you don't level up, Altair.
We're all in the same room, right?
Aggressive sleeping.
Yes.
Uh,
Except
I-
for Brahmi, who is currently in the bathtub.
What's
she's
in
a-
this
I
room?
also
I'm sorry?
Well, what's all in this room? This is like her painting room, and
Yeah, it's an artist's flat. It's craft supplies, paint spread all over the place. The couch is covered with canvases and various frames. There's a couple easels set up and some stools. It's a mess.
Okay. Mayo will get up and start making coffee for everybody. And he'll make Naoshin coffee for Callie, which is just coffee and alcohol.
Naushin
truly
coffee.
any kind.
Yep.
Okay. What kind of
I love
alcohol goes
it.
into Naushin coffee, just so that we can establish
The
this as canon?
nearest.
The
White.
nearest.
The
You
nearest
see the
alcohol.
nearest? I was like, whatever's in the pantry. Like,
It's because Nausha is such a hub of like of many
point.
different countries and places throughout the world. A Naushan coffee is just whatever's at hand.
or whatever. But Callie always says, "Shut up and just put it in there."
That was a different context.
Was it a different context? Should it be?
It was. Are you awake now?
Oh, I've been awake. Hi.
From the other room.
Galileo comes
You're
down,
echoing, kind of.
Am I echoing? Sorry.
looking pretty groggy.
Oh, good
Okay.
morning.
Rami is so excited to meet Mimi, by the way.
Mimi? Oh, Mimi.
Maybe the dog.
Well.
Oh, sure.
Dogs are great.
Naushan coffee, Galileo?
Sure. Thank you.
How strong is Mio's Naushin coffee?
The coffee's just for color.
Okay.
Gives it
Okay.
like an overtone of coffee flavor. The coffee also is just the nearest coffee. There's no expectation of being.
Like coffee, more like alcohol with a coffee aroma to it.
It's soothing. And, makes you alert in the mornings. Regular coffee, Brahmi?
Please, thank you.
I don't pass it to you, but I indicate that you should have some. I don't have the coffee.
Is
The only coffee I had, I handed to Gil.
I just put it out. So is Bodhi awake yet?
No.
Is
I will
Bodhi
I
a-
will go try to wake him up.
Oh, smart.
Why would
I mean-
you?
Bodhi, we should. Bodhi.
Whoa! Blessed morning to you, Mio.
Yeah, and all that. Do you want to go downstairs and help me get some breakfast for everybody?
Yeah, man. Love going down to the bake shop, man. Nothing better than a little wake and bake, man.
We can do that too. We have to hurry.
All right.
So,
Yeah,
I'll
let's head
drag
down there.
Odie and whatever he's wearing towards the door and open the door and start heading downstairs.
Okay.
Is that box there?
That's not.
The
That's
box
not
is on the
cool.
table. If
Oh,
you would
excellent.
pass it, yeah.
Avoid that then. So I'll go downstairs and try to rustle up some breakfast for everybody
All right.
with Bodhi.
Cool. As you go downstairs, Aradel is there. She is currently munching on a very fancy donut and looks at you. Oh, good morning. Something for you guys?
Bodhi, what should we get?
We should just
Bear
get some
claw.
gnarly
Bear claw for
grub
you.
and
There
take,
you go. Bear claw.
and take it upstairs. Like, let's get the baker's dozen, man.
Okay. Excuse me. Can we get one gnarly baker's dozen?
Aradel goes, I got it. And she will take 2 boxes and go upstairs.
All right.
Do you want to step outside for some fresh air?
No, man. I think I'm gonna go up and have. Well, wait. Do you need to talk about something?
No.
Perfect. Let's go back upstairs.
I'll head back upstairs.
All right. Aradel
I
has
like
already put the
spark
donuts
of
down next to
insight
that
check.
box on the table. You want to do an insight check on who?
No.
Okay.
I'm appreciative of the spark of insight check that Bodhi demonstrated just for a moment there.
Gotcha.
Is Neo trying to communicate with me? No? Good. Let's go.
Best kind of communication. It's the stuff that's nonverbal, man.
I'm not sure you're talking to Bodhi, but I agree.
Yeah, it's the sub waves. It's not the waves on top. It's the sub waves, man. Those are the ones you got to listen to.
Yeah, the delta waves or something.
Yeah, all of them. All the waves.
And I head back upstairs.
Cool. As you come up, Aradel set the donuts on the table next to the box that's addressed to Calatrix.
Did we get a box?
Yeah, 2
Oh,
boxes.
I got a box.
2 boxes of
2
donuts.
boxes.
Oh, and that was
Uh,
there earlier. Yeah.
I'll take this. I'll tear these donuts.
Cool. Just what I wanted, bro. Some donuts.
I'm gonna get my box and also myself clear of any donut powder.
Okay.
Might be flying through the air over here.
Sure.
And we'll come to the safe side of the room and open up the box.
Cool. Do you open it so just you can see it, or do you open it so everybody can see it?
Well, I'm not putting on a show at the moment, but I'm also
Okay.
I haven't put up my shadows.
right. So, Calatrix, I'm going to just let you go over to the journal and see the new thing that's there.
Like, what of these is new?
And the box is labeled as being from Dreamshade. Should be the very top item.
Oh, all right.
I assume you found it.
I did find it.
Okay.
This was addressed specifically to me?
It was specifically to you.
I'm gonna close the box.
You're going to close the box? Okay.
It's... Then I'm going to... I'm so tempted to just hide it. What's Mio doing? Can I find him?
Fixing his makeup.
What's Galileo doing?
Probably having a short breakfast, and then he's got to feed Mimi.
Who wants to go shopping today? I asked to the room.
Not me, man. Like that's a lot of work for not much payoff.
I could.
Definitely.
No, you're right.
interested.
That's.
Huh?
I think there are some things on the list that should be bought, and I think we should provide from the group funds in order to purchase them. So Brahmi's gonna go with an escort, I think.
Gallia will go.
There.
And Mio can go.
I mean, I suppose I should. I think I actually have the funds.
Fantastic. Yeah, that'll leave me with air and voting.
Why did you say it like that?
I was just thinking of what the rest of my morning's gonna look like. Yeah. Hair, voting, of course, Aradel. Well, before we send them off, you guys have anything that you need them to buy?
Some eggs.
We can get eggs.
Let's see. We're gonna do get of eggs. And also, how many diamonds do you have, Brahmi, right now?
She opens her bag and she finds the envelope. Oh, well, I thought I only had one, but I guess I have 3? 4.
3 diamonds? You can work on your counting later. 4. In that case, we'll do. If you can find them, go for. What would they cost? 2 scrolls of Revivify. The diamonds are an excellent choice, but the scrolls will be useful if you ever run out of steam during the day. Is everybody feeling good on armor?
Yeah, I got this +1 T-shirt. It's awesome.
What I think every time I look at it. Awesome. You need any more parts, Altair?
No, if I need any parts, I can make them. I know how to. As part of my training is to repair and work on it.
Do you want any metal or anything that could help?
Yeah, if you come across some good metal, yeah, I could take some good steel.
Okay, definitely. Okay. Brahmi is writing.
Bricks.
Okay. Brahmi is writing all this down on a little scrap of paper.
If I take a look around, Eric, or everyone could just answer this too. How's everyone's potion belts looking?
Oh, very sparse.
Low.
So more potions?
Are we? Sorry. What did we have in the bag?
How many do we have in the bag? We have 2 greater in the bag, and that's it.
Oh.
Potions all around.
How about finding some bigger belts, the 4-slot belts, if there's any around.
We can have a look.
Okay. Odie, if I find a cool vest that might give you a little bit more protection, would you be cool with that?
Yeah, I mean, but there's lots of things that other people need. Like, I don't really need a vest. But if you find one, I guess. But yeah, I don't need one.
keep my eyes peeled, but if we don't see it, I won't sweat it.
All
How
right.
about some
That's the way to go through
abjuration?
life.
Rami, have you learned the spell silence?
Rami, have you
Yes.
learned silence? Oh, yes? Okay.
Did it not? Am I having trouble with my audio? I'm sorry. She said
Okay.
yes.
Oh, fantastic. If you see anything that might be helpful in our next mission, whatever it might be, I think you should feel free to pick that up. And keep an eye out, especially for anything that will conceal our presence and clean up a situation.
Clean up. Okay.
Go be creative. I'm sure you'll find something.
Okay. I'll do my best. Okay.
Any orders for me?
Is there anything you need, Galio?
No, I'm going with you.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Keep them safe, and if you can, avoid letting them draw too much attention.
It'll be a
You
problem.
give me the hard jobs. All right.
Oh, you're
So you have the hard jobs.
I'm sorry.
Odie and Altair with them.
Ready to head out?
Sure.
Okay.
Is everyone ready?
Lots of noise over in the corner, cussing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where is the best market for us to go to?
Oh, there's this really cool shop. It's been around for a while. It's called You Grow Girl. It's really cool. Kind of chic. They don't have a huge selection, but the guy's super friendly.
Okay, great. We'll try there first. Is there like a market center that we can also
Well,
check
there's a
out?
bazaar, of course, yeah. But,
Okay.
it's hit or miss whatever they've got today.
Okay, awesome. All right, thank you so much.
Of course.
Eric, is this Portland? All the
Kind of.
place names are very funny.
Thank you. I did my best. I actually have a friend of mine who lives in Portland, and yeah, this sort of thing is very common.
It's kind of like an Oregon thing, I guess. A Pacific Northwest thing.
His butcher shop is literally called the Meeting Place.
Stop. My dad was telling me about an architecture firm he used to work for back in the day, and he was like, "Yeah, it was called Hunter and Shoot," and I was like, "Was it in
Nice.
Oregon?" And he was like, "Yes, it was." I was like, "Okay."
All right, so you guys can head out as you descend the
Let's go.
stairs, go out the bakery, and into town. It's a bustling day. There's people all over the place. You guys going over to You Grow Girl?
Yeah, let's start there. That sounds fun.
Okay. As you walk in, the door opens very quietly, but regardless, a bespectacled individual, bald as the day is bright, pops up from behind the counter. Hello to you! How can I help you?
We're looking for a few things. Maybe you can help us.
Well, you found a few. Not a whole lot, but a few. What'll it be?
Okay.
What'll it be? What'll it be?
Rami
By the
looks
way, I
over
love
at...
your hair. Your hair's so full and luscious, huh? Yeah. Let's see.
Thank you.
You got a list? Oh, let's see the list. Oh, wow.
Oh, well,
I can't read
yeah,
your scratch. What's it say?
I'm sorry. Her handwriting is great, by the way.
Yes, but he
Just
can't read it.
Oh, dear. Okay. Well, it is cursive, and cursive is becoming a lost art, so... well,
That's another rant
you-
completely.
Sorry, I'm completely off topic. Do you carry any scrolls?
Oh, we got a few. Yeah, we got a scroll. Which is enlarge, reduce. Yeah, it's got that one. Got one here of revive. It brings you
Revivify?
back.
Yeah. How
I
many do you
suppose.
have?
One? Yeah,
Okay.
one.
How much would you like for that?
Oh, that's gonna be 300 gold pieces.
Only 300. That's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
You took.
Hmm?
Robin. Only 300.
It's not.
All part of the strategy
What? Oh, is there a strategy?
to overpay.
Now, let's see.
Not a haggler, so.
Here, fudge?
Do you have fudge?
Of course I got fudge.
Oh.
What? I mean, if you come to a place called You Grow Girl, you don't think you're gonna have fudge? I mean, let's face it, girls are my primary audience. So
That's
let's go.
incredible.
Of course.
So do you carry any? Okay, so we've got a revivify. Do you happen to have like other scrolls other than the revivify? You said grow.
I got
grow.
Enlarge, reduce. You can see because it's got a big guy and a little guy. That's how I remember that one.
Okay.
There's that one. He just holds it over his shoulder. Got this one over here. This one's a fireball. Yeah.
Whoa.
You can tell because it's got an orange
is
vial
that?
on the front. Yeah, let's see. This one, bless. Yeah, this one's for bless your heart. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's wither and bloom. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. She
Yeah.
turns
That's
around
what
and
happens
looks at.
to. This is the one that they keep for the guys. Just saying. Real popular with the
Okay.
ladies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Does
this
any
one,
of this sound good?
this one.
I don't know much about magic, but I don't think they were on the list.
Oh, Galio, you know about magic. Do you think any of this sounds good? I think we should get the revivify one, but because Calatrix requested it. But do any of these sound like things we could use?
Just the Revivify if she requested it.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you so much. Let me think. You don't have any kind of like illusion spells or
Oh, we
like...
got this one. Yeah, this one came in. Someone said they wanted to borrow it and copy it. It's called
Borrow it.
hallucinatory terrain. I don't know
Oh.
what you use that one for, but
Hey, do you know who that was who came by? Can you describe them to us?
he was short, tall, skinny, fat, about yay high, with brownish blue green eyes.
Oh, that's really helpful. So it was a boy?
Looked like it.
Was he
Just you
human?
understand, I don't really check. But he wasn't the type that most of my clients would be interested in. So he kind of just came in, got the cold shoulder from the ladies, and left.
So no identifying marks you'd be comfortable sharing with us?
Well, he did have like this underbite. It was just like, yeah, you know how that goes.
I know someone who will like that. Okay. Thank you so much. Do
Okay.
you... Oh, this...
Yeah.
So
So
with
you gonna
this
pay for
illusion...
those?
Oh, yeah. But a few more questions for you. What about
Sure.
potions of healing?
Oh, I have 5.
Okay, great.
Of course, those are premium because they're all strawberry flavored. After all, the ladies.
They're
like to
strawberry flavored?
Of
That's
course.
really cool. How much
You
are
gotta
they?
have. Oh, they're 52 gold each.
52 gold. And they're just regular potions of healing.
No, they're strawberry flavored.
But the strawberry doesn't give you more hit points, right?
It makes you feel like it does.
Okay.
That's
Perfect.
your temporary hit point.
Does that sound good? She turns around to Galio and Mio. I would like to emphasize again, Brahmi doesn't haggle, so...
Leo just shrugs back.
Do you guys also carry any sort of like anything that would make you harder to hit, like shields or bracers or anything like that?
Oh, don't have any bracers. I do have this tray someone brought in. It looks nice. I used it on a robbery the other day. Helped protect me from a knife.
Oh wow. Well, I wouldn't want to take away from your protection, so
It's
you
literally
use
just
it.
a shield.
Is it a shield?
Yes.
Maybe we shouldn't buy armor from here. She didn't say that out loud. She's thinking it to herself. So, okay, that's so cool. Does this shield look good? She's had a shield before, so she knows what shields should look like.
Yeah, it's passable.
Passable. Oh, maybe she can give Altair her shield. What did she have? What is her shield? Hang on, let me just double check. I feel bad. I'm the only one talking. Is there anything you want?
I'd like to know what other kinds of potions they might have.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You look around. He's got potions of animal friendship, potion of fire breath. He has a potion of hill giant strength, and he has a phial of love. What is that one?
Like filter of love thing.
Yeah, filter of love. Yeah.
What is that?
If someone drinks it, they fall in love with the first person they see.
Okay, great.
That's that one.
Okay. I don't believe I need any of those. And yeah, we could shop around at different places for other items.
Sure.
Okay. How much was the scroll of hallucinatory terrain?
That one's going to be 600 gold pieces. I mean, it's slightly used. It's got some fudge stains on it, and that's my fault. But
Okay,
yeah,
well,
you can
600
absolutely have it.
gold.
I mean, do you understand that I can't give you a discount just because it's got fudge on it? In fact, I should charge more.
Okay, well then we don't want it.
Okay. Your loss.
It's got fudge on it.
That's fine.
We don't know.
Someone will
what would
buy it.
happen? What would happen if you cast it with fudge on it?
It'd smell good.
The whole terrain would smell like fudge? That's a little...
Well, no, the
strange.
specific spot that you're at when the scroll's consumed.
We might
Are you
come back
willing
for
to
it.
doubt?
I mean, she just naturally doubts that because that doesn't sound
Absolutely. You can disbelieve all you want.
So we're gonna get the potions of healing. It was 5 of them, right?
Yep, at 52 gold each.
52 gold each. Oh, hang on, let me get
260.
260.
260. And then the scroll of revivify,
Right?
which is
300 gold.
300.
Right? You're 560.
100. So 560. She looks at Mio.
Yeah, I'll take care of this. I step up to the guy.
Yeah.
I start digging in my bag of holding. Could you take all silver? I mean, I could do all silver, or
Absolutely,
gold.
we'll take all silver. After all, I can melt it down for new utensils.
awesome. And I could do gold too if you'd rather gold, but we like keeping that unless you got some kind of discount for paint and gold.
Oh, no. Silver's fine, silver's fine.
All right, so I'll give him. Was that 5,000 silver pieces and 600 copper pieces?
Okay,
Slowly.
awesome. As you unload the bag of holding upon the counter,
Nope, just one at a time.
Nope,
Just
one at a
like
time.
handful at a time. Like 5, just like 5, 10.
Rami will help him make little piles of amounts.
if you do this at 5 each, you're looking at 10,000 seconds. You're here all damn day.
It's called negotiation.
Oh,
A tactic
interesting.
to make him pay less.
He will look at you several times and be like, "Oh, bless your heart."
You guys are welcome to leave. This
for real.
will take a minute.
Okay, are you sure you want us to go?
Yeah, I'll catch up to you guys.
Okay, if you're
Okay.
sure.
And I'll drop everything in the bag of holding here.
Make sure to note those 5 potions of healing taste like strawberries. Okay. Okay. So next, do you know where an armory might be, like for nice armor?
Oh yeah. The Briarthorn anvil is just on the street there.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Galio, do you want to go to the Briarthorn anvil?
Oh, there's not much that I need. I'm good on armor. Was there someone else we were shopping for?
Well, Altair asked if I could look for a shield. I actually have a shield for him, but it's back at the hacienda. So I guess we can just look around, see what they have. I kind of need some bracers. I don't really want to go there by myself. But
All right,
if you
let's
really
go.
want to stay here, I can go. It's fine.
No, let's check it out.
Okay, great. Mio, are you going to be okay by yourself?
No, I'll catch up to you guys. Don't worry about me. I'll
Okay,
just blend into the background probably.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye. Okay.
Okay. So as you guys head over, the Briarthorn anvil is right there, and it's nice. You know, it's a little bit ostentatious with briar thorns all over the place. It looks like you don't want to rub up against the building, but perhaps a cat would. As you walk in, the place is fairly quiet. There's one man sitting in the corner. He's old, easily in his late 80s. He's got a white apron on that's stained with all sorts of smear marks where he's wiped his hands over the years. He looks up at you, waking up from a nap. How can I help you, lady?
Hey, I was curious, do you have any sort of magical bracers or just nice bracers even?
Yeah, I've got some nice bracers. Not magical or anything, but I got some nice ones. My back's not what it used to be.
Take your time.
He'll go over, and he's got a rack of 4 or 5 pairs of bracers, and he will show them to you. There's leather ones and metal ones. They're nice, but they're non-magical, and they're going to cost 10 gold each pair.
Will any of them particularly improve my AC at all?
Afraid not.
Well, these are very nice, but I don't think they're quite what I'm looking for. Do you have any maybe magical shields?
I do have one of those, yeah.
Yeah, can I take a look at that?
Yeah, sure. Right over here. He goes into a barrel and he dings around in there and pulls out a magical shield. And it's nice-ish, or it had been before it had been left in a barrel for several months. It's dinged up, but, you know, you can tell that there's a magical sheen to it, and it looks like at one point it was nice. He's just not taking care of it.
Oh, okay. Is this something that, say, someone like Altair could clean up and make look really nice?
Roll an insight check.
Oh, yeah, I guess I would need to do that. Okay. That's bad.
Sure.
Sure? What's the magic?
Obviously.
What's the status of something like this?
Oh, there's just a shield that's slightly better than most. That's all.
Oh, it's not magic? Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, it is. Just, it's not an amazing shield or anything, you know. It's worth buying. But for 1,500 gold, you can't really go wrong.
Okay. I don't think so. Thank you, though.
Yeah, you're lost.
I mean, if it's not very magical, then I need
It's
something
plenty
that's
magical. It's just not super fancy. It just gets the job done.
What does it do? Does it do anything?
It
How does
blocks
it benefit?
arrows and sword strikes and other things when you hold it
all-
on your arm. What do you want it to do?
Well, all shields do that. I'm looking for one that does.
Yes, but this one's magic.
Okay.
Obviously, you don't want to buy it.
Well, here, I'm just gonna... There's a wall here. It's the 4th wall in your shop. Is it a +1 or a +2? What's the
It is a
plus on
+1
this thing?
shield. It's a
Okay,
+1
awesome.
shield.
I'm gonna put that wall back.
You're gonna go
Just
walk
okay.
over to the 4th wall, tear it down. Hey, Eric, what is this?
Okay, so it is
Best examine on the
for sure.
shield.
And of course, like, this is the legendary Briarthorn quality, right?
Of course.
Looking at it, it might be hard to see that quality. Can you tell me a little bit more about the specifications?
Yeah. It's piece of metal. It's generally 2 feet in diameter. It's got 2 straps on it with some rivets, and it's magic.
Okay, thank you so much for your help. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's about 5% better than your normal everyday shield. And if you don't want it, I'll just put it back.
That's okay. Thank you so much for showing it to me.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, she's grabbing Gallia's arm. Do you want anything?
I'd like to ask if he has any other magical protections that don't impede movement at all.
Don't impede movement. You understand what armor is, right?
Yeah, I'm wearing a set now.
Yeah. Nicer than what I got. Damn, where'd you get that?
Overseas.
Those
Underseas.
traveling types. Got it. Let's see. Well, there's that beat up suit of armor of resistance over there, but that's expensive and that does kind of impede movement. Oh, well. Oh yeah. There's this thing. Where is it? Oh yeah. He reaches into a pocket. They say that this rock is protective somehow. Not exactly sure how.
You're not sure how.
Yeah, I'll part with him for 1,200 gold.
Damn it.
He
I
puts
rolled
it up over his head and starts orbiting.
Oh, well, that's something.
Yeah.
Is there any way I can determine its property?
Not really sure. Is there?
I'm asking out of character.
We tear down the 4th wall. Hey, it's an item stone of protection.
Okay, and then I'll have to ask my friend. So how much? What funds did we come with? Do we have the access to the party funds?
We don't. We just have mine, but you can use mine if you need it.
I think that would be useful.
He said how much it was, right?
It's like 1,200. Rami doesn't want to give him this money.
A
because
hand
the
reaches
guy is not
around with
friendly.
1,200 gold in it. Just, here you go.
Last time you saw Mio, he was slowly counting out coins for the rest of the day, and he's suddenly behind you.
Incredible. It's good to see you. Did everything work out with everything else?
I mean, what could have gone wrong? I was just paying for it.
All right.
Are you guys gonna? Should I give it to him, or do you guys want to take the gold, or should I
Thank
just
you.
put it? Oh, yep. Okay. Thank you. Yep.
Yes, we'll take the stone.
All right. Enjoy your rock. 1,200 gold in exchange for a pebble. Go figure.
Okay, and that's called an ion stone of protection, or
Iron stone protection, yes. find it for you. If it would pop up.
Oh, I found it.
Cool. All right. Anything else you guys want to buy today?
We go to
Does this
the
guy have any
marketplace,
steel
maybe?
ingots?
Oh yeah.
He does have steel ingots, yes. He's got
Great,
lots
let's
of
get some
those. He's got
Okay.
piles of them. How much do you want to
Great.
spend on steel ingots?
How much is he charging for them?
For each ingot, he's going to charge 10 gold.
That's so much.
Yeah, if you don't want to pay it, you don't have to.
All right, fine. How many do you think? I'm asking people who know just as much as I do about this, aren't I?
You don't either.
Um,
If Bodhi was there, we would be in a world of hurt.
I think he said a couple, so
Oh,
does a couple equal 2 or more? I've heard
let's
it's a
do
debate.
5, maybe?
5?
Yeah.
And you said 10 gold each?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll slip him 50 gold. Not slip, I'll just give it to him, not like I'm
Yep.
sneak it into his hands.
Sure.
It's like a magic trick. Look in your pocket.
Do you have any rings? Maybe
No.
magic rings specifically?
Nope.
Any cloaks? Only armor? Okay, just checking.
It's a blacksmith shop.
You know, some people branch out a little bit to tangentially available. But anyway,
Right.
it doesn't matter.
Not here.
That's fine. Neo, did you see the shield? Do you think Altair would want that?
He likes to hold his hammer in his other hand. I don't know if it would go with it.
Okay, he did ask for a shield, so, but let's move on. Maybe we can find something else.
Okay. What other items do you want to go and purchase? Because you guys will find several items.
Okay, so we're still looking for some sort of like, we're looking for any type of protection items like cloak of protection, ring
You'll
of
find-
protection,
You'll
something to
find
help with
one
like
cloak of protection in town today.
armor class improvement.
Mhm.
Any type of, how much
Yep.
is the cloak of protection?
The cloak of protection. Cloak of protection is 3,500 gold.
So much.
Yes, ma'am. What the
Trying to-
heck is going on over here in the chat? How did we
What's
get to
happening?
king shaming? Alright, whatever. It's one of those Calatrix conversations.
Oh my
Got it.
gosh.
Eric, it's private. Stop reading our messages.
Oh, okay, got it. I apologize for intruding.
Don't eavesdrop. We're having
Yeah.
another scene.
It's literally on Twitch. It's literally popping up right above his head. So it's very funny. Brahmi was looking for some sort of like bracers or something to. I'm trying to improve her AC, but also trying to avoid anything I need to attune to right now.
Oh well.
Is that there's nothing like that available? Okay.
This isn't Judith's.
All right.
Not
And then-
everything is available.
Okay.
While this is happening, Mio was also buy some eggs because that was on the list.
Cool. You
How much
spent
is-
5
how much are
copper
eggs?
pieces.
Okay, for how many?
A dozen.
He'll get 2 dozen.
Okay.
We're also looking for more potions of healing if possible.
You can find 3 more potions of healing that will be easily available.
Okay, got it. Are they greater or regular?
They are regulars.
All right, and how much are those?
50 gold each because they're not cherry or strawberry flavored.
Thank you. Strawberry. Okay. All right. She does a little gathering with Galileo and Mio. Okay. This cloak of protection is 3,500. It's just a lot of money.
That does sound
I'll-
expensive.
Altair requested either a shield or cloak of protect, something protective E. And I can't find any bracers or anything for me. Is this something do you think we should get
How much was the shield?
at the other
15.
place?
13.
15.
1,500?
Yep.
I mean, we have the funds for both if you want to get both.
Hmm. I guess we haven't really sold anything that we found underground either. But yeah, I guess let's. And that shield is so unattractive. I guess Altair can improve it if he really wants to. But
He'll
I
just
also have a
bedazzle it.
shield. It's not magic though, so
Bedazzle.
we will
Bring it up.
get the cloak of protection, which is
3,500.
3,500.
And the shield.
The shield, which is we're gonna go back to that guy's shop and buy that terrible shield.
And then there was more potions of healing too, right?
Yes, 3 more, and those were 50 each.
All right. So I'll take that out of the funds.
Okay. Are there any good places with magic items, or was that the one magic item?
You guys don't find many magic shops here.
Okay.
Yep.
That's weird, but all right.
I mean, you can go wandering around town and find a couple, but they're going to be very expensive. These are the cheap
Okay.
items that you guys can
That's-
afford.
This is fine then. We are great. Okay. I guess we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Can
not going
you
to
guys think of-
Gucci
But why aren't we going to Gucci?
because they won't let you in
I'm just
without
kidding.
the cover charge.
I think I'm trying to think of any more things that would be helpful for us. That spell, the illusionary terrain, and the wither and bloom spell.
Nah, I think they're fine.
Okay, do we have any way to repair what's going on outside of the town, like that area?
Why would we do that?
That was one of the things we talked about last time.
Repairing all that?
Yeah, like where the illusionary terrain had destroyed all that, like everything, not the illusion spell did it, but all of the terrain had been destroyed by the people.
That sounds like a
talked
union job.
Okay. Never mind.
Don't want to take their job.
Druids.
I know, that's true.
The Druid Union.
The Druid Union, I totally get it. That's fine.
We do
If
not
Bodhi
want to
isn't
get
a
on the bad
member.
side of them.
I know. Well, you know, Bodhi's definitely in a union, right? Is Bodhi a union guy? Or is he just a pure vibes guy? Like, only vibes?
I would believe that he would join a union by accident.
That does make sense.
Totally. Bodhi's
So
totally in the union. He bought a lifetime membership and has never gone to any meetings and doesn't know anyone else in the union.
Perfect. We love it.
But he's got the
Um,
He
card.
has no idea what his benefits are.
Does he have the card or not?
It's probably in his hippie bag. He doesn't know he has a card.
Is
Gotcha.
it just really beat up? Hasn't paid dues in about 5 years. It's just
But no one
so-
cares because he doesn't cash in on any of the benefits.
No, he don't. They're just like, they just roll with it. Okay, I think we got everything. Is there anything else that we needed that you guys can think of?
No?
Okay, I guess if we really must, we can go back and get that illusionary terrain scroll if Calatrix really wants it. But otherwise, I think we're good, and let's go back.
Cool. You guys make your way back to the bakery and on upstairs. As you go up the stairs, you
Before they get
find
there.
the
Ping,
people.
ping, 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 ping.
I have to connect with my emotions in order to cast magic, which pisses me off so much, so I'm just gonna drink a lot and cast Identify.
Okay. And what are we identifying?
This object that I found in the
Oh, you're going to identify that thing. Okay. It is a very fancy candle and designed to
Awesome.
be burned, and we discussed that in whispers already. Other than that, it's not a magical item.
Just making sure.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay,
Altair, did you ever study history?
Yeah, I'd studied some.
Did you ever study history in the city?
Yeah.
Okay. You know anybody in the city that?
Oh, I haven't been here.
No, of course, but you studied history with an instructor.
Yeah, whenever they stopped by the place to buy some stuff from our household, I conversed with them for a little while. I like history.
Anyone of note?
No, there's no really note.
All right, good talk. What are you building?
Oh, I'm putting my line back together. He got destroyed.
Oh,
Such
I
a
see.
He died.
No, I knew that. Are you giving him like extra legs now?
Oh, he still got the regular floor. There's one plate that fits in right behind his shoulder. Just won't fit. Bing.
I'm gonna retreat to the other side of the room before I get hit with sparks.
Probably smart.
Just painting, huh? Odie?
Yeah, man. And you look at the painting that he's been working on for like 7 hours, and it's just like a stick figure of a fat man standing behind a stick figure of a tree.
I think I've seen you practice this one before.
Yeah, man.
It's
Practice
good that
makes
you're
perfect.
practicing. Repetition.
Practice makes perfect, man. You never get better unless you're trying. I'm pretty good.
I'm looking forward. Yep. I mean, it's clearly effective. So there's that. There's that going for it.
Yeah. If you want, next time I paint, I can set up a little paint area for you too. It's always better to do stuff with friends.
Hey, Bodhi,
Yeah.
when you were in the Briarthorn's household,
What was
you
that?
get-
Where's that?
remember before we went into the jungle and looked at the dig site, we went and delivered a painting at the Briarthorn household, remember?
Oh yeah, the old dude. Yeah. We're over at the old dude's place. Yeah.
We were, and there were some other people at his place. Did you get like a vibe off of them? Did you have an impression of the people in that household?
Yeah, they were some pretty chill folks, man. I think they might have been a little bit afraid of that old dude, but they were pretty chill. They let me walk around. I just kind of walked around wherever I went. They were cool. Like, did you think they were pretty chill? I mean, people are people, man. You just gotta let them be.
No. I mean, I don't know. That's...
It's okay not to know. You don't need to know everything.
No, I knew are people like that. I can't be incorrect, but
yeah, that's what I've been saying.
the fact that they're people is not enough to make any conclusions.
Yeah, I mean, you're always enough. You're always enough for yourself. You don't need to be any more than you are. So people are always good enough to be enough. So don't self-doubt you. I know you're nowhere near as badass as you used to be, but you're enough, and we all love you. And I reach over and I give her a hug.
This conversation.
I give her a hug. I give her a hug. Let's take a look here.
Roll your athletics, please.
No way, man. This is...
I don't know.
Oh!
All right.
It's some Tai Chi. Just for, like, I Tai Chi'd right into a hug.
It's just It's
See? Don't you feel
it's a
better now?
combination of surprise and a general reluctance to hit you quite as hard as you deserve. Yeah, thank you.
Don't you feel better now? Good talk. And as we go away, the back of Calatrix's shirt has like a red paint handprint on it now
Oh
too.
yeah.
But she doesn't know
If
that.
I could see.
That's it. Yep. There we go.
The tie has really cheated.
Yeah. Glad I could help. You just let me know if you need any other spiritual guidance, man. I've been doing this for a while.
How long?
Yeah, that long.
How long how old are you?
I mean, it's just a number. Age is just a number, man. Like, I don't know
Right.
what you...
Like a rough estimate, approximate. How? Like, were you held back?
He is, yeah. I mean, I don't know how old we're supposed to be. He's 25, so he's like, he's definitely a bit older from where he is in his schooling and whatnot. But he's like a 6th year senior, seventh year senior. I don't know. Changed majors a couple times.
That underwater basket weaving
mean-
case just took a little long.
Yeah, man. Like, how old are you?
I am 153.
Oh, yeah.
The last
That
few years, actually, it was kind of a blur.
Yeah, that explains the frailty. When you get older, it's a little bit harder to be as like martial as you used to be. That's why you should maybe be doing Tai Chi. That helps with the bones and the movement.
You know I'm an elf, right?
Yeah, elf. Yep.
Right? I'm pointing at the ears. Like, right.
Right, you're an elf, and I see you. I see you, Calatrix. I see you.
Well, my stealth checks have been pretty abysmal lately. So
All right, there it is. I think Calatrix probably has 4 or 5 inspirations now because Bodhi gave her so many that she gets to
Okay.
use.
Sure.
That works. I love
terrible.
That's how that works.
that. I'm feeling inspired by that. So
Please, Galileo, bring the others back soon.
Galileo, would you be bringing the people back soon, or are you going off and shopping for longer and leaving Calatrix to her bad decisions?
I think we've got everything we went out for.
Okay.
So I'd be back soon.
All right. Cool. So you guys can return at this point in time to find Calatrix avoiding Bodhi.
I'm avoiding paint at this point.
Avoiding paint.
Still unaware that I already have failed to avoid it.
Of course. So, you guys come back to the flat.
All right, we're back.
Welcome back. Cheers. How's it going?
We went pretty well.
You're late.
We didn't find much in the way of stealth items.
Oh, you need stealth items? I got some. I gotta collect them. They're right over there on the shelf in that old cigar box.
Hey, Aerodome.
Yeah.
How long were you observing the Briathorn household?
Well, off and on for a couple months. Took a while to do the painting.
You have any characterizations of the household, the individuals, I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the guards, they're pretty stoic and non-humorous, but the husband and wife are, kind of off-putting and wealthy. The butler is, well, he buttles. The chef, well, she's kind of nice, but doesn't really talk much. She's not that great. Every time I've eaten there, it's always been super salty. Not a fan.
And the daughter?
You know, she's not that bright, but she's not always there. She likes to go and sleep over at some friend's house.
I'm gonna continue this conversation, but like not yell this across the entire room while everyone's listening.
Okay.
Like I'm not trying to hide it. I just don't want to continue to be the main discussion while everyone's here.
Sure.
But to air it up, Bodhi had a sense that maybe some of the household perhaps didn't support the head of the house, or would have preferred to separate if they had been given options.
Oh, the daughter, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she's quite the rebel. You know, free spirit like me.
How old was the girl?
She's 14.
Okay. Well, let's hear how everyone's day went.
But yeah, go ahead and help yourself to what's in the cigar box. I have to go. I need to go get a new shade of purple. But I'll be back later. And she's going to grab her purse and head out.
Got your eggs, so they'll just be in over here.
Thanks.
I put them in the spot where I assume eggs go.
Okay, on the counter in the kitchen. Got it.
And then I'll start passing out everything else too. I think there's 5 steel ingots and a +1 shield for Altair, right? Pass that out. I think you have the iron stone, right?
Galileo does, yes.
And then you have the cloak of protection, right, Brahmi?
The cloak of protection is just who needs some extra protection.
No one goes.
Brahmi does.
Yeah, I was like, I start to put it on Brahmi.
Well, she's staring directly at Calatrix when she asks this.
In that case, I will give her a direct answer. Brahmi or Altair would be most likely, I think.
Okay.
Although, I do feel like Bodhi's been swallowed several times now.
He has, and that would be the other thing. I didn't
It's
find
more of a saving throw thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if the AC is gonna help him.
You get a saving throws when you get a +1 in saving throws too.
Oh, there you go.
Cloak of protection does? Oh.
Yep. I am a little tempted just to bundle Bodhi up.
Yes, that might actually be.
Roll him into battle next time.
Yeah, that might be great.
I was just going back and forth trying to put it on Bodhi or Brahmi.
Well, who does it look better on?
I think it looks great on Bodhi.
No way, Mom.
Feel like we need a fashion show.
No, man. Like I don't want that. It covers up my sweet T-shirt. That's all you.
We could definitely alter this to be more of a vest.
No, I'm not a cape person. Capes now, man.
It shrinks to the size of whoever wears it. I start putting on Brahmi again.
Okay, well, this is just more clothing than I really like, to be honest. But it just, if I get into water, it's going to be very difficult to deal with. So I think it would look
one in this party wants to be naked.
Don't want to be naked. It's just a little easier to not have a lot of cloth around you if you jump in the water.
Leo goes to put it on Bodhi as he goes over there. He looks at Calatrix like, maybe?
Bodhi just Tai Chi's out of the way.
Back to Brahmi.
I think Calatrix should maybe try it on because I think it would look fantastic on her. Mio, maybe you can try it on.
I go towards Calatrix.
I attempt to just take it from you and then put it on your head.
Son of a bitch.
But in all seriousness, how's Mia's armor class?
It's fine.
Can you say fine?
He doesn't get hit that much. It's just when he
It's-
does, he gets hit hard sometimes.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter when Eric rolls like a 29, so.
I mean, that's true, but Brahmi has an
But mostly he
AC
dances out of the way.
Brahmi has an AC of 16, but I feel like Bodhi has an AC of like maybe 9. I can't remember.
4.
It's something very small, so it would
No,
be really
man.
cool to like.
If we stood together and people tried to hit me and hit you, they would have an equal chance of success.
Really?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Check it out.
Check.
So wait. I'm sorry. Bodhi has an AC of 16.
Yeah, check out this
Wouldn't you
drum.
look at
I hide
even the
behind it.
number of times he gets eaten.
It just felt like it was so much lower because he's been hit so many times.
No, man, I got this sweet shirt.
Okay.
I
You
was
know
gonna
what?
casually.
And maybe here's
Well,
the problem that
You
everyone's
could say
having.
that.
What could I say?
Well, Bodhi's point was that you had an equal chance of hitting Bodhi and Brahmi if they stood side by side, but in combat, never has Bodhi and Brahmi stood in the same place. Bodhi
Yeah,
has always
that's what I
stood
was.
where he gets hit, and Brahmi always stands where she does not get hit.
I'm out there living life, man. Living
That's
life,
a
and you can't live
great-
life if you're hiding in a cape, man. You got to be out there, putting it out there, putting your life out there. I don't want to wear a cape, man. I'm not a cape
cape.
guy. That's
No
like cape is like man. That's like it's constricting, and like that's like bad guys wear capes, man. They whirl them around.
Mio walks across the room mumbling, "It's a cloak, not a cape." And then he tries to put on Galio while Galio's trying to look in the box.
Yeah. What's Galio's AC?
Well, it's a little bit better now that he has this rock.
Is it
What?
better if I attach this cloak to you?
That would improve it more, yes.
What are we looking at for Galio? Since Galio does so much.
Currently 19.
Oh, that is great.
So fancy. It looks great on you.
I think that's great because he has been getting up in it quite a few times.
So unless you object, Mio has just put the cloak of protection on you, Galio.
Okay, I mean, I'm all right with it. What about Altair?
Altair, how are you doing with the shield? Because Altair does a lot of distance stuff recently with the crossbow.
It gives me about 20 with the shield.
Okay. The shield gives you 20?
Yep.
Great. We'll
I'm
then.
using it as a something to beat on an armor with. I'm using it as an ammo.
Okay, perfect. So we've Altair shield, Galio, cloak, and then Mio. You're okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Mio dodges.
I think that's everything. I mean, I have the potions in my bag.
Oh, great.
You guys can have whatever you need for those, and then we have the scroll of revivify too.
Yes. Should that go to someone other than me, just in case?
No one other than you can cast it.
Oh, okay. Then I guess that makes the choice pretty straightforward.
I will leave it
That's
in the
why-
bag.
It's often called a cleric's tax, Rami, because the spell is pretty unique to clerics, and so a lot of teams rely on the clerics to, once they learn the spell, keep the spell prepared and keep the resources to cast it, which is not the ideal situation, and the rest of this team should hear it. If you have the spell scroll, it's a better solution for you to continue to work freely with your magic throughout the day.
Let me just. Here we go.
That being said, the scrolls can be hard to come by, and the diamonds are a great backup plan.
we have it. I think that's it then. Everybody has what they need. We will continue to keep our eyes peeled for a protective vest. Maybe with fringe for Bodhi. And maybe some bracers in the future.
All right.
Okay.
It's at this
that's
point
it.
that Galileo goes over to the cigar box. Do you open it?
No,
Yes.
no.
What? Why not?
Wait a minute. Is this my cigar box?
No, the cigar box that Aradel pointed at.
Fair enough. You can have all the cigars.
When you go and look at that box, Galileo, inside there's a whole bunch of small paper sachets. They look like tea bags, but they're all labeled PBG. Can I get a history check from you? You do not know what those are.
I wish you'd stayed to explain.
Throw it to Altair.
Okay, Altair, you know what these are?
Let me check. Hold a second. All guidance.
Okay. Roll your d4. With a 10, you do not know what that is.
Oh no.
I ain't never seen them before. Kind of different, but yeah, place.
Ding, ding, ding.
Like, Altair, man, don't you have that like special ability to tell folks when it's magic?
Oh, that's you. Is it magic?
No.
Not magic. I have one job on this ship.
All right.
I'll send a mage hand over, a shadowy mage hand,
Okay,
to pick one of the items up.
sure.
What, can I take a look at it?
Yep. And you don't need to roll a history check because this is in your backstory. There you go.
What I do?
There are 10 of those.
Jesus. Yeah, that would secrete a person. It's PBG stands for Poof Be Gone. It's a dust that when you throw against a hard surface like the floor, it'll explode silently, and everything within the square that it within the square that it lands in will be invisible for about 6 seconds.
6 minutes?
Seconds.
Oh, seconds.
Oh,
It's
Okay,
a
so it's
very
a little-
brief time.
okay, so
But
it's
it
a little
would,
vanishing.
if you carried it on your potion belt, would it be a bonus action to toss?
No, it's not a potion.
That's funny because it says it right there.
Fine, we'll classify it as a potion. Fine. It's supposed to be consumable because they
Just
don't have
asking.
They
It does say consumable in the notes.
go
too.
ahead. You
It's
guys
fine.
can
I'm
use them as
just
bonus actions.
asking about how long it would take to use it.
Yes, if it's on
A
the
good
potion belt,
question.
I will allow you to use it as a bonus action. Fine.
Mio,
What
I
is it?
feel like you need some of these.
Do I? I seem
mean,
to
you don't.
blend
You're
in.
very stealthy, but
I feel like I'm the one who needs it the least.
oh, that's true.
He
I just meant
does
if
it
you wanted
without
to
help.
You're also looking at the
disappear.
wrong side of the room. I'm over here, by the way.
Oh, point taken.
Oops.
This
I wrote
is
poop be gone, not poof be gone.
Really
Poop
funny.
and be gone is something
Oh,
different.
That's for Mimi.
I mean, it
That's
can
right.
be used for a similar thing, but it only becomes invisible. You won't make the spell disappear.
This is a great gag. You
Be
have
gone.
Mimi,
It's just like Pooper
doorstep.
Scooper, right?
and then you make it disappear, then you have someone step in it.
Yeah. Did Mimi go out with you shopping, Galio?
Yes.
Okay.
Mimi's the best girl.
And she's a Labrador, you said, right?
Yep, that's right. I've got her geared up with her little small size saddle and carrying bags.
Okay. What's
Just
the
a little
saddle
side
for?
saddle.
What's the saddle for?
It's so that well, I guess she's not medium, so a small size character can't ride her. But it was just because the saddlebags are kind of built with it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Makes the dog feel like it's got a purpose. Got it.
We should have got potions of reduce for you.
Oh my gosh, that would have been so cute.
Or enlarge for Mimi.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
either way.
Can you we have to go back. Maybe we can hit it on the way out of town.
You didn't have any.
They did.
Did they?
Yeah.
And a scroll of enlarge reduce. Yes. they
Oh,
did.
scroll. I was thinking potion.
No, not a potion, unfortunately.
So I don't think we'll be leaving town in the immediate timeline.
Oh? Why?
We've been given
What's-
another mission.
Oh. Is that what the box is all about?
This one, yeah, this box is about that. Yep.
Okay, well,
Hmm.
what do we need to do?
We've been asked to prune Ernin Briarthorn.
Oh. Sorry.
And destroy the
Ray,
evidence of it.
You're
him
breaking up
reaching,
a little bit.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
Oh,
you're
no.
breaking up a little bit.
This done. We've been asked to prune Ernin Briarthorn and destroy the evidence that he was able to find in the sunken city.
Do we have a timeline for this or conditions?
Well, I mean, that shouldn't be too hard. He was old. I can totally see why he might need prunes. It didn't look like there was any prunes in his diet when I was in the kitchen. So he might be having some problems. So that's why we need to give him some prunes, right?
But have we met Vernon yet?
Yeah, he's a guy.
Vernon, yeah,
Slide
He's the
up.
old
we
guy.
delivered a drink to him.
Like,
But
come
he
on.
was rather nasty about it
Because he hasn't been eating a lot of prunes, I don't think.
because he's stopped up for sure. Yep.
Yeah. So we should prune him.
Gather all the prunes.
Sorry, just remind me. We met him at Sildor's place?
That is him.
Same guy, Ernin Sildor.
Slide dove?
I
How do my notes say?
literally spelled it
That's
like 30
Wyo?
different ways. Sorry, hang on.
I'm going with Ernin Sildov of Briarthorn. That guy.
It is. Yes.
His name was
We
Vernon?
have been asked to fill him with prunes.
Did I say Vernon?
You said Vernon.
I thought it was Ernan.
It
His
is
name
Vernon.
It is Ernin.
I've heard Vernon.
Allie, do you
I'm
have an
sorry.
idea of how we're going to infiltrate the garden and do the pruning?
I believe it would be not particularly difficult if his defenses have not changed since the last time. It's unclear if he knows that his basement trapdoor has been locked.
Oh shit, that's right. We get in that way.
It's unclear if he knows. I mean, we can assume that he should know, but he is old. He might not know that his magical terrain has been dispelled. We all visited him in disguise, so he doesn't know our faces.
I also know how to get into his bedroom from the outside.
That would be helpful.
If you climb the east wall, you can get in. There's the floorboard I pried open and left available for re-entry.
In this case, I do think we should focus on keeping a particularly low, which we have always done so far. I'm sure that this team will have no problems with that.
Do we do
But
this
meeting
tonight?
him in his house. Well, we can discuss it and see how everyone feels about moving tonight. Generally speaking, it is better to move quickly if you already know the state of affairs, because the situation where he is might change if we leave it too long.
Is there a way that we can maybe arrange for his wife and daughter to be out of the house?
Or arrange for Ernan to be out of the house?
How about we could send him a note, man? Didn't we see those notes in the fireplace? We can send him a note from like the other guy and say, meet me in the tunnel underneath your house, and just ambush him right there. I mean, but you might want something more complicated. I know how that works.
That's not a terrible idea, Bodhi. That was a good thought. And having our engagement with him under the house in the tunnel that we have more control over is absolutely possibly better than his bedroom.
Mio, do you think you can replicate the code that was the last letters were written in?
I'm not super proficient. I don't have the tools to do that. I mean, I could paint a picture of it, but that's not really the same thing. You're looking for a forgery, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I guess just he'd probably trust it more if it looked like it came from the right person.
I could use the exact same words mixed around. I can't read it, remember.
Gosh, do you think your friend would be able to help us out with that?
I doubt it.
Okay. If he sleeps alone in his bedroom and we could get into the house from the entry point that Mio found, then we could, address it tonight.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't sleep alone. His bed was pretty large, and there's a lot of feminine care stuff there, like makeup and lipstick and mirror and a vanity and other stuff of that clothing.
I guess I was wondering if maybe we can find a way to get both the daughter and the wife out of the house.
I'm going to ask why.
Well, if we kill him when the wife is there, it's going to make things more difficult.
You don't assume she's complicit in the actions?
But we weren't really ordered to prune her, so...
Roll an
Kelly?
insight check, please, Brahmi.
Insight check.
Yes, please.
Were we?
Oh,
Brahmi?
fuck.
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Can I get a deception check, Calatrix? To keep your poker face?
one time you get a roll on this thing. God damn it.
Calatrix, how do you want to play this?
Yeah, Calatrix immediately cuts her eyes away from you and is like, "No, I didn't even hear that question. I didn't even hear that last bit." Interesting painting that Bodhi's been working on.
I mean, we weren't told to prune her. Shouldn't we avoid any additional liabilities?
Yeah, man. I totally agree, man. Like, we all come back over and over again, but you're supposed to make the most out of your life you got right now, man. We shouldn't be taking lives that aren't ready to be taken. So let's go ahead and just do that. I think Brahmi's right.
Brahmi's like looking at Calatrix, like, what's going on? What is she gleaning from this?
I think you're fucking everything. You've got a 26. Yeah, Bellatrix didn't tell you the entire order. He didn't show you what was
Ooh, interesting.
told.
Brahmi is not going to push too hard right this second, but she's definitely going to corner Calatrix later.
Rude.
Sorry.
After the murders.
No, before the murders. Thank you. I definitely believe that we should follow what has been requested of us.
So, a plan. Burning.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Ray, but you broke up a bit there.
It's guiding us back to the main discussion. Pruning, Ernin, Briarthorn.
Yes. So, I guess my proposal to try to have both the wife and the daughter out of the house just means they won't be caught in any situation that happens. Less of a chance of them identifying us if something goes wrong.
And we have to
If
remove all
we-
the evidence of the tunnel?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Evidence that the Briarthorns discovered in Sunken City.
Which would also mean pruning everyone who knows about this.
Who all knows about it?
Yep.
I'm assuming anyone who lives in the house, because I can't imagine they're...
I mean, not necessarily. Everything that was kept in the house was kept in chests with a secret door, so it would be perfectly possible for people to live in the house and not
know there's a secret tunnel that was built in the basement?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard someone digging in through a wall in your basement? It's quite loud. They did it once when I was learning at the academy, and you can hear it in the entire place. Breaking stone isn't silent.
Well, I'm just saying we should be sure before we do anything.
It is clear that Ernin is the main target. Anyone that stands between him and us is also going to become a casualty of this engagement. And in order to secure any of the evidence, it is worth looking into what anyone else in the house knows.
All right. Do you want to just go over there right now and do it?
No, we have to
Maybe
keep
we
it
wait
as
for it to be
quiet as
dark.
possible. Also,
All
if
right.
we have to eradicate the whole house, someone's gonna notice. I mean, unless the house entirely falls in on itself.
Eric, is this something that happens frequently or infrequently in the Pearl Sanctuary where
No
assassinations
good.
happen?
Roll a history check.
Shit. There you go.
It's not unheard of, and it happens when someone goes against the will of either the Biedermeier or the House of Flowers as a whole. It happens. It's not common, but it happens. Usually,
it wouldn't really
it's swept under the rug pretty quickly.
It wouldn't be investigated really, like, oh, someone did something stupid.
That depends on the skill of the people.
Pin it on a dragon.
The dragon.
Or let's not bring the dragon.
No one doesn't know about the dragon.
Or we tell the dragon to take care of that house.
They're like, oh, I stained the carpet. I'm gonna nuke the house.
I don't see a fault with this plan right here. I like the dragon nuking the house plan.
I mean, it's an act of
That
nature,
would
right?
rather indicate to the Pearl Sanctuary that there is a dragon.
Wait a second. A dragon is not an act of nature. Just saying, that's an active dragon.
What if we throw a really raging party that everyone else is at on the opposite side of town? Have like a chili cook-off.
I thought you were gonna say, and then a dragon shows up, because why wouldn't a dragon show up to a raging party?
That would be perfect, honestly.
That works too.
Just coincidentally, like we threw like a party that was so good, a dragon showed up.
That would be incredible, honestly.
So right now the plan is to sneak in and try to assassinate Ernan. Is that we're kind of all in favor, at least with that much?
Yes, I think it's just figuring out how. The best.
A
I do like
gesture
the idea of
randomly
luring
towards
him to the sub basement.
I do too.
That's a good plan.
He can just vanish.
What if we just unlocked the door? And he was like, oh shit, we got through, and then he walks through. Like, what if he's on the other side of the door trying to get through anyway?
That'd be super convenient.
Maybe the faster we get down there, the
Or
better.
Kelly, you know, we can
Yeah.
keep the control over those nimble rights. We just have them march right up to the door, and we open it, and they just go in and start killing everybody. I think that works pretty good. Right, Rose?
I'm not completely convinced that that will work. It doesn't seem like my control. I mean, it might work, but it doesn't seem like my connection with the nimble rights is maintained once I leave the flowerhead. I can't sense them now. That's what I mean. It might be that
Oh,
we're
you
just
go, but we take you back down, and you do that. Well, I'm sitting at the door taking my magic off of it,
I think we should handle this
putting
ourselves.
in the passcode.
I think so too. I think letting them trying to kill the whole house would require us sealing all exits and making sure nobody can get out. And it just seems a little extreme if we're not 100% sure that they know what's going on.
Well, here's a good one. Let Callie go with them, and she stays back where, behind a door or something, and she does it. And once he's taken out, she just calls them back down into where they belong. And we use Mayo and his invisibility or stealth detection. He's a great dude at that. He's really, really good. And he could just go along with them and find out when everything's done. Just call him back. We're done. Zip, zap, zoom.
I mean, but again, we would have to seal the whole house so no one could escape. Because anyone who escaped after seeing them would tell someone.
I mean, we could start by just infiltrating the basement via us, and then slowly go through the rest of the house, just taking captives and using non-lethal forms of combat.
That's true.
Well, should we leave at dusk then? Infiltrate back through the tunnel?
Yeah, that sounds
What
great.
What time was it,
We'll
Eric?
assess
By
the
this
situation
point-
from there.
It's about 4 p.m.
Do we want to try to deliver a message to Sildor to get him to meet us down there?
I don't think
Is
any
there
of us
a
can.
format you're thinking of?
Well, I guess we can't copy the. Can't copy the
toasted
writing. Yeah.
Notes?
I keep forgetting that Maury is not in our party anymore. Let me see. I'm sorry, I'm going through all my spells to see if I have anything that could help us with this.
You have sending yet?
I do.
We have a scroll of sending too.
I don't know if you would trust that. Would you trust it? Random sending to meet us on your basement?
I also have tongues, I believe.
I just let you speak in other languages.
Yeah, I was hoping it would allow me to maybe read and
It
write.
has other uses, but none that are particularly applicable here.
Depends on if you're using it like the Saturday morning group does.
Because if
I
we
don't
get,
know how they use it.
we have two options. Either we. Sorry, go ahead.
They use it for their superior tongue technique.
Incredible.
So we have two options. Either we go through the basement or we go through the bedroom.
We wanted to be particularly sure. We could send party members in both directions.
Sounds terrible. Eric, don't smile.
I'm not. Yes, I am smiling.
Oh my gosh.
We would at least know if someone was making a run for it.
We are only killing Sildor, though, right? That's our only goal? She's
He
looking
is
dead
our
at
primary
Caliban.
goal. Yeah,
What are these
I will
sub-
look back at you.
Okay, what are the sub-goals?
Like I was saying,
Mm-hmm.
in order to kill Ernan, we might have to eliminate anything that's standing between us and him.
So how do we make sure that there's less that could be standing between him and us?
By being very good. Securing the evidence being our other primary goal. And again, anyone standing between us and that goal could also become someone that needs to be removed. Think of it like this. If we go in and a fight breaks out and people are going to start fighting you, you're going to fight to survive and kill to survive. There's no reason to feel bad about that.
No, I don't. I just think we should try to make the least amount of issues and bodies as possible.
Move quickly, strike very hard, and be very quiet.
We can do it. But I guess I was just thinking if we do lure him down into the basement like Bodhi suggested, that's going to be the best way to get him down there. I guess I'm trying to think of a way.
I don't think we have a way to do it.
We send an invitation. It's possible he won't accept the invitation for face value and will instead prepare himself for an attack, which will make it more difficult to reach him.
True. If I can have a little... Hey, Eric, do I have to have... I just need a long rest in order to reselect spells that we would need for this, right? So I would need 8 hours.
It starts at, you can do it at the start of each day.
No, not. Oh, that's right. I don't have what we need right now in my spells. I was gonna say, if we can get inside the bedroom, we can cast silence, and if we, I can do blindness, deafness, calm emotions, silence. We have a lot of things that we can try. I just would need time to memorize those spells.
So I can help with blindness and deafness.
Great.
I can't help with silence.
Okay. I wouldn't be able to cast it until tomorrow, unless we could find somebody selling a scroll, but...
Places
How,
are gonna be
like, when we
closing in
were-
about an hour.
When we were at the house, how remote was it from its neighbors?
Pretty remote. There was actually a retaining wall that blocked
Mhm.
any sound from the neighbors. They didn't want
That's
any
right,
audio.
they were being sneaky.
Right.
They put that in themselves, I forgot. Well, I mean, silence would be nice, but
It's for the house, not for... It's just to have less people coming to the room.
for sure.
Not for the neighbors.
On the other hand, we have Altair, who could lock the door against anyone coming from within the house.
But we're also supposed to make sure that there's no trace left.
Mm-hmm.
So if we kill him and people come running to the door and they open the door and they know they heard someone in there and they can't find him and there's blood, then I feel like that's a lot of evidence, right?
We're covering up the evidence that he found the sunken city. The fact that he is pruned, I think, is going to be rather an open secret.
Okay.
I don't disagree that casting silence would be a great idea. But if we don't have it, I do think we can work without it.
Do we have to go right away, Calatrix, or can we
We do
wait till
not.
tomorrow? How about we just wait till tomorrow?
We can
So
wait.
Brahmi's feeling like she's not very confident, so we can't go in there without her being confident. So why don't we let her cram for one more day and get ready?
If we cram for one more day, it is possible that he will have changed his defenses more significantly than tonight.
We could settle down in near the hallway that led to his basement. Underground, and wait. And if no one shows up, then perhaps we'll still have an opportunity to try it the quiet way.
If we wait one more day and go tomorrow night, we could spend tomorrow perhaps separating some of the household.
Eric, what time is it today?
Right now it's 4:30 p.m.
Well, what would you like to do, Galileo?
Well, I do feel that the earlier the better, but we do need a solid plan about how to pursue it. So if Rami needs a little time, then we can wait.
We have.
Okay.
Are we going
I
to
was just-
plan to engage with him in his bedroom to use the place where? Sorry.
It's just a funny thing to say.
It is a funny thing to say. Is there, if we go through the bedroom window, we would have to contend with any sort of protection he has there. And then this is interesting conversation. And the fact that his wife is there.
I'm sure he's got protection.
I just stop.
If we wait until tomorrow night, we can look at trying to extract members of the household first through plausible things that might keep them busy.
What do we know about his wife?
Kind of a bitch.
I mean, aside from her personality.
She dresses more wealthy than her husband, which means she's at least benefiting from all this.
Any idea what family she comes from? Aridel's already gone, right?
Yep, she's gone.
Well, worth looking into tomorrow if we're gonna wait then.
We do a little bit more today if we need to find some.
So forgery is a tool that we have, right?
I don't think Avios has a forger's kit, right?
Do you have a forger's kit? Who's a forger here?
Oh man, I can do that. Bodhi pulls out his.
I've seen your paintings.
He pulls out his hippie sack, and he's got like this old like pen and this bottle of ink that he unscrews, and it's all like crusty and stuff. But there's a little bit of ink in there. What do you want me to write, man?
You're not gonna fool anybody.
Oh man,
The only person to be fooled is another halfling.
you have faith, man. I'm good at
Yeah.
things, man.
If we can get an example of like an invitation, maybe we can get some invitation.
So here's
You
my
just
idea.
get an invitation if that's what you want. Like we can just go get like an actual invitation to something and invite somebody out.
What were you going to say, Galio?
So here's my idea.
Uh-huh.
We forge a note from the local restaurant or some common public area, advising the house that they believe they have a possession of the daughter, and they would like her to come and identify it. And the mother will probably go to escort her.
They did recently lose some jewelry, I can guarantee that. Because I took it.
Did you take it?
Yes.
I thought you just drew it.
I believe I took it.
He
Oh.
drew
Make
it
it
out of
sound.
the drawer.
So then we just anonymously drop off this letter and see if they leave.
Yeah, man. Cool. Which restaurant do you want them to go to? You want to have them come to the bakehouse here?
It doesn't matter.
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. All right.
I'm
I
sure
start.
Oh, wait.
Arrow-
What do I roll, Eric? What do I roll, Eric?
Hang on.
We've
Roll
been
your
planning for
deception
fucking
check.
45 minutes.
Deception
We're
check,
done.
please.
Deception. Got it.
Guidance.
I mean, why would
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god.
But
you're not
but-
doing the bake shop?
Is that
it
even
looks
your
like
dominant hand?
I have some guidance. Calm down.
Yep.
Oh, 8.
Oh thank god.
And I
I'm
look
there
at
with
it-
you to help.
And I look at it. I'm like, that's not right. I can do better. And I got another piece of paper, and I
It
pull it
shouldn't
back
be
out,
to
and,
the bake house.
I'm like, hey, dear
Where Aradel is.
Siltar's daughter and mom,
Oh,
come to the
no.
bakehouse for some
What?
free bread. And then,
Not his mom.
I use my hippie luck and craft a note that looks just plausible enough to get a mom and daughter out of the house.
Oh my god.
On a napkin.
You all forgot that you're rolling with a baller.
It looks like a spam note, but you kind of go, but it might be real.
It could be true. I like
Damn it.
bread. I like free bread.
Our current warranty might be expiring, and we might have to check it out.
Well, that is nothing like what I asked for, but it might work.
I feel compelled to go buy a bunch of fantasy gift cards and mail them to somebody. I was
Oh,
gonna
Oh my
say we
God.
probably shouldn't do it to the bake shop because that puts a huge target on Aridel's back.
All right. I
Get them
wrote.
scared.
I put a little carrot in front of it. I write the other bake shop, so that they can now they're gonna have to go look for the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna be searching.
Is it how convincing?
Out of the house longer.
This is an 8. This is a convincing as an 8.
No. Did you read my special ability?
Oh right. Okay.
It's a minimal success. You know what they say
That's
about
pretty
grades?
funny.
D means done.
But
That's all we got. All we need to do is
Incredible.
just scratch.
no one has ever seen.
how does that work for your kids?
Wow.
They're gonna watch this and be like, "Hey, Dad."
Yeah.
My school literally erased anything on the transcript that was lower than a C.
Wow.
That's
That's what I'm
convenient.
saying.
That's
Yeah, the
impressive.
GPAs were higher, but you were definitely taking your classes over again.
So this is like a C minus.
Incredible. Still passing. Still passing.
Mm-hmm.
Still passing.
I hope that none of your instructors allowed this to pass. I hope that you were held to a higher standard of your training.
That's why I'm 25, babe. I had to keep going until I got it perfect.
I thought you were 26.
Sure. There's that math again.
I guess we're not doing it at night because I can't picture the wife and daughter leaving the house to go to a bake shop at midnight.
Oh, do you want me to put a PS to come at night?
I don't know. Is it open at night?
Maybe they'll
PS.
take some guards with
It's the other bake shop. It's invented. It can
Is
be
it
open at night.
Open at
PS.
Right.
Come
No, wait,
at
Cody.
night.
If they come during the day, we can intercept them and then just hold them.
All right, so then I put a little carrot right in the front. Don't come at
What?
night.
Kidnapping? This new kidnapping people thing?
It's temporary. We're not keeping them. And it might help to cast Zone of Truth on them and find out how much they know.
Yeah, that's what we should do.
Oh, okay. I don't have memory loss yet as a spell. I can't alter memory yet.
I can, and I just gesture at my
What?
club.
Oops, I mean, fair.
And I go, I can, and I
Oh, you
gesture
can?
to my pouch
Oh, God.
of
Yeah.
mind-altering
Get
substances.
rid of that short term.
All
Alright,
right.
we're sleeping for tonight, prepping tomorrow, engaging tomorrow evening.
Okay. Are you sure? The forget me.
Yep.
Yes. Yep, we've decided.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
We're going to secure the box, handle in it.
So everybody's forgotten what our house does. Oh, brother, they're a bunch of bailing out on me.
What are you
What's the house
talking
do?
about?
Talking about
What is our job? What do we do at the house? We assassinate.
no, it's called pruning.
So you're so afraid to kill somebody, but that's our job. That's what we're
It's not our
hired.
job. We're not.
Yes, it is. That's what our
It's-
household does. We assassinate people.
That's
And
not
we
really
will do so.
what we do. It's not our primary
Isn't
objective.
that
There's
exactly what
other-
we do?
It's
That is
other,
basically what we do.
It is.
That's literally what I went to school for.
And I high five Mayo.
I used to be really,
I
really
thought
good
we
at
were
it.
the B team. I thought that's like the whole thing is that we're not the heavy hitters. We're
Well,
not the
yeah.
big
Team of the
assassinators.
For sure.
assassination squad. We're still assassins, right?
I mean,
Still assassin.
yes,
A, B, C, or D.
but we're getting
Yeah.
soup from weird countries, and
Mhm.
we're
Yes, for sure.
doing investigations. It's not our entire premise is not killing as many people as possible, killing the
We're
person that
doing
we
what
were
we're
told to kill.
do.
Yes. Mass slaughter is not really in our job description unless absolutely necessary.
It's in mine.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess if Dreamshade told you that, then sure. But I feel like we should be
I
what we were
think
told to
Brahmi's
create.
right. We're not supposed to assassinate people. We're not supposed to assassinate. We can agree on that. Actually, I think we should change that word for today's day and age. Maybe we should call it a hyneate or something, because I don't think assass is really something we should say. So
I mean,
have
that's
to.
why
Maybe we should just call it pruning. Maybe we should just.
Pruning.
Oh
refer to it.
yeah, pruning. That's a
Pruning
good
is kind of
word.
the correct word for it.
So we should not prune what we're not supposed to prune, which is appropriate. Like you don't go like harvesting buds like in August because there's nothing there, man. You gotta wait. You can't prune too soon. Like, oh, that should be a T-shirt. Nope, don't
Okay.
prune too soon.
I'm gonna aside
Right.
to Altair. I'm gonna just assure him that if this does all go very sideways, then your approach is going to be the one that we use.
We're gonna be killing everyone. All right, let's go to bed.
Oh dear. But hopefully, let's try not to do that.
Okay.
All right, Bodhi's tired. He's talked way too much, thought way too much. He exercised his academic acumen way too much.
Mm.
And so he just kind of rolls up into it, over in the side, into a big old pile of blankets and goes to sleep.
I'm gonna go outside and spar with my sword.
Rami is gonna sneak out after her. As soon
Oh,
as she has a
God damn it.
chance. Yeah.
All right.
Is there like a nice? Is there like a park nearby?
Yeah, there's a park nearby. Absolutely.
Fantastic. I would like to go to the park in the evening.
Rami is following her to the park.
There's a collection of older people doing Tai Chi.
Eat it. Eat it. Oh my. Are they all hobbits?
They're not. No. And interestingly, they seem to be doing it right compared to what you're seeing from Bodhi. They're significantly more graceful and apparently more masterful at it than his experienced movements.
Well, at least they have the muscle for it.
What would you like to do, Caltrix, since you were at the park?
I'm gonna go to the park and take out my awesome cool sword and try to get into the feel of using a long sword instead of short swords.
Okay.
And try not to die from this prosthetic in my chest that is holding me back.
All right. Let's go ahead and get you to swing your longsword. Mm-hmm.
Swing, 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 better.
Swing. So, with a critical strike, you seem to be very good with this thing.
I used to be really good at this. It's actually, you know,
Incredible.
it's like, yeah, it's like I could get behind a long sword. I mean, it's pretty good.
There goes the one crit.
For sure, for sure. Feeling better about this sword every moment, though.
Mm-hmm.
As I just light up the park.
Glowing.
Yeah, it's glowing, that's for sure.
That makes her easy for Brahmi to find.
As you see Calatrix swinging the sword, which is glowing in the evening light, you can find her, Brahmi.
Great. So great. Very good.
Yeah, that's just what
Hey.
Calatrix wanted.
Yep, I know that's why she's using this really bright sword. Oh, great. Hey, so...
Watch out! It's
Okay.
it leads with the weight, so it's a little harder to stop than the short. You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Awesome job. That's a very cool sword. Before, feel like you didn't share everything that was in the orders.
You are very intuitive. Congratulations.
Yeah. But what are you not telling us, though? If it's important to the mission, we should really try to do it.
I will tell you if you need to know.
Oh, so Dreamshade didn't want you to tell us everything that was in the note?
Well, Dreamshade addressed a message to me.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
Are you going to exercise while you're out here?
I should probably try to pick out spells for me to use tomorrow. Is there anything in particular you think might be helpful?
Oh, I hear silence.
Definitely that. I have quite a few other things I could... Let me think about it a little bit. But, sorry, you can keep practicing. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just, feel like maybe we would all operate better if we knew, all the information we needed.
That is possible. It is also possible that you would operate worse with all of the information.
Oh. Okay. Well, I trust you, so if you think that's for the best, I won't bother you too much about it.
Luck.
I guess, do you want company while you practice?
You want company while you look at your spells?
I can sit right over there and watch you practice while I do spells.
Right. I will practice and then meditate.
Brahmi will keep her company.
Okay.
We'll think she's keeping Calatrix company, but Calatrix will also be keeping her company.
All right. Cool. All right. What are the boys doing back at the apartment, at the flat?
Meal's gonna make some poison if he can.
Okay.
He's got a
Ooh.
poisoner's kit.
No.
Cool.
What are you gasping out? Didn't we just have
I
a
love
conversation? We're assassins.
I know.
I don't know
it's
what you
so
roll
good.
for
I'm
there.
so excited.
Medicine, please.
Medicine.
Medicine. Anything in a large enough dose is a poison.
And then I get to add my proficiency to it too, and
Yeah,
guidance.
You're good.
Oh, it's another. Okay, cool. Awesome. So I have like a vial of poison, I'm guessing?
Yep. A vial of
Awesome.
poison.
Can I add that to my weapon?
If you do, it only lasts for a minute.
Okay, that's what I meant later,
Yes.
like tomorrow. Or add it to someone's drink.
That's up to you. Yeah, that dihydrogen monoxide, that's a killer.
Kills everyone who drinks it.
Everyone eventually dies if they consume it. That's why that Oregon town, or was it Washington State? There was a town that, or county, I forget, that outlawed it.
We used to have a sign at camp around the lake that said, "Warning: the lake is full of dihydrogen monoxide." And people asked if they should shower and rinse after getting out of the lake. But yeah, probably.
Probably should, yeah.
That would just make it
general-
worse.
For sure, you should rinse that off.
All right.
Hey, hang
So-
on.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm good. Sorry.
Okay.
Into it.
You're just hanging on to yourself. Got it.
On myself. Yep. Everything's
All
great.
right. Cool. So, you guys can get a long rest back at the flat, and after figuring out what spells you want to use the next day, you and Calatrix can also return, getting a long rest. As the portents come in, one of those is really nice. All
That one's still above average.
Yeah. So, you guys wake up in the morning fully refreshed. What would you like to do in the morning?
Right.
Assassinate
let's-
some people.
For sure. Yeah.
So, you go over there, or what do you want to do?
I think we should do some scouting.
Disguises first.
Disguises, absolutely.
Do you want me to go deliver this letter so that the daughter and mom leave?
I think that would be a great idea.
Right on.
Let's see what happens.
I head on out to deliver the letter.
Oh
Okay.
wait, I head out slightly behind him to make sure that I can see what happens after he goes.
Sure. Awesome. Is anyone staying behind, or is everybody going?
Staying behind.
You guys should practice like your scouting while I do it. All right.
Cool. So, we'll go ahead and put you guys on that map. Here you go.
All right. I just walked down.
Is this like the entryway, like around the, like if they left the front door, they would come through here?
No, that is the city wall.
Are
Hey,
we in the
guys.
street right now?
Yes, you are in the street. The two guards look at you. Can we help you?
Yeah. I'm from the other bakehouse bakery on the other side of town. Not where the original bakehouse was, but the other bakehouse. And they have an award that the mistress of the house just won. Can you give this to her?
Okay.
Thanks,
Sure.
man.
There's no reason for them not to, so they'll take this scrap of paper that has been charcoal drawn on and deliver it upstairs.
And I walk up. Done and done, man. We just marked that one. That's normally how I roll my day. I like to get one thing done a day. So I got the one thing done. Now I got free time for the rest of the day. You're welcome.
Oh, dear.
Head on back to the bakehouse.
Peace out.
Is there anything you guys want to do while you're here?
I want to stay and see if anyone actually leaves, and then also spy on the house and see if I can get anyone to leave.
Okay.
Did we all come, or are we split right now?
Well, like, we're in
Well, I said I didn't come,
disguise.
so I guess
Oh.
I'm back at the bakehouse.
Yeah, Alter's technically back at the bakehouse. But after a little
We're trying to,
while...
like, be nonchalant in the street here.
Sure. After a little while, the wife will leave and go looking for the other bakehouse. Wherever that is.
Does
And
she
the
take
daughter,
anyone
too?
with her?
The daughter is not going with her.
Does she
Oh,
take
they-
any guards with her?
She would not have taken any guards with her, no. She's a nice, independent woman.
Maybe. I am.
Well, not the best result.
Hey,
We're
man.
trying to catch her now.
I never promised the best result. I just said you'd get a result, man.
Well, if you had written what I said, but never mind.
Were you even talking last night, man? I don't know.
You sure weren't listening.
Yeah.
I love the fact that he's just like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this.
All right, man.
I'm glad you're feeling comfortable, Galileo.
I love it.
I hope that was comfort and not him being pissed off. All right.
Dave, no.
All right. I'll just hang out. I'm just going to hang out
because
with
I have to.
politics.
Because I have to. Are you legitimately pissed off at him, or are you okay, Galileo?
Oh, I'm perfectly fine.
Okay. I just
All right,
had to jump
so-
through the hoop.
Calatrix, I just follow Calatrix. Wherever she's at, I'm just going to follow her, learning how to do my spy maneuvers. I might be like sliding, like my feet, like ninja walking while we're walking, practicing for tonight.
You guys think, like, Mio, do you think it's worth trying to catch her while she's in the city today?
I mean,
She's likely to come back tonight.
if she doesn't return, though, we're going to alarm people that she's not back.
Mm-hmm. We're getting her out of the house for today. Well, something might come up, so it's alright.
I mean, I wasn't against pruning her as well, though, so you're talking to the wrong person.
I am also not particularly against pruning her as well.
We want to make.
But doing so while she's in the city might be easier than doing it in the bedroom.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
While I'm ninjing around and I hear them talking, I just start like thinking, my mind's jumping from idea to idea, and we talk about pruning and how we're now more badass assassins instead of just like going and getting soup. And I'm thinking, like, man, this is something I need to figure out. And I'm moving around, sort of Tai Chi moves and stuff. And then I just kind of figure out to myself, I'm like, man, is pruning the wife the right thing to do? I wonder what Buddy Hart would do.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. So what is the exact question? Is pruning of the wife the right thing?
Yeah, or does pruning the wife give us the best results?
Yes. That is for good results.
All right. So I ninja over. I go, hey, man. You know, like the universe, you just got to ask the universe questions, man. You get the answer. You get it all figured out like Buddy Hart, man. I think we're supposed to prune the wife, and I got her out of that house just because I followed the directions of what Galio told me to write. Now we got her isolated, and now we can just go prune her. Let's go for it.
She didn't take any guards with her, so.
Yeah, easy. Even you could do it, Brahmi.
I would like to ask her some questions.
Even
okay.
You could do it, Brahmi.
I mean, Brahmi is very uncomfortable with that idea, so she doesn't say anything.
Is she how are the streets right now, Eric? Are they busy?
At this point of the day, yeah, it's gonna be like 9 a.m. So yeah, people are out and about.
Like, abducting her off the streets not gonna be the easiest game ever.
It wouldn't be. You would be drawing some attention, likely, unless you figure out a way to do it otherwise.
Rami, do you still have your disguise from last time?
No, I took a bath. It's all gone.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But
I was wondering if it might be a good idea for you to try to draw out the cook.
Draw out.
The cook is what she said.
Cook.
The chef?
The chef.
Oh, the chef?
It seemed like you had created some kind of...
She was very annoyed with me, if I recall. So I don't know how that would work. But if
Who
we...
would be annoyed with you?
Well, I did a very good job then, I guess. So are we going to try to lure the cook out and then pretend to be the cook? What's our goal for that?
No, I just thought that the cook is likely to be a good indicator for how much she knows. It's probably a good indicator of how much the rest of the household knows.
That's a good point. Should
But
we
we also have the wife on the streets right now, and we could ask her the same question.
Well, if we are going to eliminate the wife too, we could just wait for tonight enter the bedroom through the way Mio said, cast silence, blindness, deafness, whatever, and probably eliminate them pretty quickly without setting off any alarms in the house.
I see you've woken up with confidence today.
Well, I have the spells I need to do some of this, so...
The spells do a great job at providing that.
But if you want, we can try to draw the cook out, I guess. I don't think she'd come out if old lady Brahmi asked her, though.
I was just hoping to see old lady Brahmi again.
Okay, oh, I'm sorry.
Alright. Either I'll go after the wife right now, we all stay here right now, or we split the party.
Yeah, let's go for the wife.
Fantastic.
Okay.
We go. Alright. I think if we can try to draw her into a isolated place, that would be best. And we have like all day, so we can take our time to find the right moment.
Sure. Awesome. You go looking for her.
Can we find her?
Not hard. So let's roll an
All right.
investigation check. Get you to beat a 12.
Investigation. That's not something I'm very good at. Is someone else good at investigation? All right, fuck it.
Yeah,
I go.
but I'm not
Oh,
there.
there is, but he stayed home.
All right.
With a 19, you're
Ooh.
easily able to find her.
All right. So, do you want me to go talk to her? Like, I can just, like, are we by a park or something like that? I can just talk to her?
Yeah, where is she walking?
She's trying to find the other bakehouse.
She like asking
Rich.
around?
She's
Well,
asking
search
around and looking for another bakery that would classify as the bakehouse.
Then we could send Bodhi to, lead her to the other bakehouse if we can find a good spot that should be. Isolated warehouse, anybody?
Dark alley.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dark alley?
Go ahead.
Is there like can we find a good spot that 6 people can get? Well, 5, 6.
You can certainly
However many
find
people?
a place, yeah.
Then let's go set up an ambush and have Bodhi invite her to it.
All right. Here I go.
I'll go in the alley and hide.
Okay.
And I
So-
will also hide.
Probably
Getting
you're going to
ready?
hide. And then Scalio
Yes.
going to hide.
Yes.
Yes, I'll hide.
Okay, can I get stealth checks from each of you?
Stealthy as a
Lots of
motherfucker.
that.
Go!
Thank you, Brahmi.
Brahmi has not really bought into this plan. Her subconscious is fighting it.
Well,
Standing
she's
in the middle.
also bright blue and hot pink, so
Yeah,
It's a
that one's
hard
going
for her.
in the chat channel. Those are just so rare.
literally bumps right into her.
Kelly, why are you rolling a d4 with that?
That's an excellent question. It just did it by itself.
The good news is that Brahmi distracted
No, she
her
thought I'd
from
be here for
Calendar.
guidance.
I don't have a button that says guidance. Like I don't turn that on.
All right. So,
Well, it's a D4 again. Jesus.
your party goes to go hide, quote unquote, in the alleyway. Some of them are more successful than others. What would you like to do, Bodhi?
All right. And Bodhi believes this at this point. So he gets some dancing lights going and he gets his drum going and he starts like kind of
And inviting other people.
just starts like banging his drum and he walks up to the ladies like, hey, are you looking for the other bakehouse, man?
Yes. Do you know where it is?
Yeah, man, that's what I've been looking for you. This is where we're going. The other bakehouse, they got like the best baking goods there is, man. Fresh as herb. I'm telling you, man. It's just this way.
You're one of those.
Let's go. Yeah, they sent me out to find you. Come on.
Roll a persuasion check,
No.
because nothing
He's
you've
got
said is a
this.
lie.
Incredible. Do it.
Careful.
I'm pretty good at that.
That's
I'm not
lovely.
very good at that. But as I am dancing around and singing, I realize that things are going sideways. And so I do that.
To cause
And
yourself to go
then-
lower?
Oh, shit. That's even worse. All right. Yeah. And then I try to do a flip.
Yeah.
So I do an acrobatics check, and I fail it, and I fall. I'm like, oh.
She looks
That's
at
what-
you and will continue walking. I will go
I'm
ahead
like-
and roll it because I have to. But yeah, you did not convince her. She's going to walk away from
Wow.
Okay.
this strange little man.
Okay, I get back up. I'm like, hey, we're supposed to be going this way. I'm telling you, can you please come this way, man, or else I'm gonna be in trouble for not doing my job. I'm telling you, my
She's walking
boss.
away from the pot-smelling, tie-dye wearing, falling over himself drum circle guy. You wouldn't follow this guy in a mall. There's no
Yeah,
way.
But I'm telling you,
Like,
I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. And my boss, she is really, really mean, man.
They
Like,
should perhaps handle things better with her. And she's going to walk quickly away. The Karen walk.
Oh man,
Okay.
are you sure, man? I can show you the best way to get there.
She's not going to follow you.
All right.
I'm
Damn
sorry.
it, I wasted a spell slot and everything. So I limp back. I'm like, we gotta find a different thing. She's a hard case, man. Hard case. Maybe someone else should
you
go
mean
try to
she has a
convince her.
nose?
Yeah, man. That was rough. And someone else is gonna have to convince her. It might need your job, boss.
All right. Wait. If it
Right.
has,
Bodhi can hide.
Oh, alleys are good for Bodhi because he just finds like a pile of trash and is just like, hanging out in it.
there is no difference. All right. I'm in disguise. I'm gonna go try to find this lady.
Okay. What disguise are you wearing?
I think I'm in the same baker disguise that I stole last time.
Okay. You're able to go and find her easily. You can see where she walked briskly away from Bodhidharma.
I'm going to navigate my way into her path, and then ask somebody else, just like a passerby. Has anyone seen the other bakery, like the other big, not the original one?
She's about ready to pass you.
Have you seen? I'm gonna like pull on the arm of not her but someone else.
Sure. They
I
look at you like.
do you know the
crazy.
area?
Yes. Why?
I'm just asking if you know the area. I'm trying to find
I do.
bakery called the Other Bakery.
I've never heard of it.
Apparently it's new enough. There's like an opening and free baked goods. That doesn't ring a bell for you?
No, but if you find it, I'd love to hear about it.
Well, you're hearing about that. Doesn't look like it's back that way, so I'm gonna keep walking this way.
All right.
Thank
He
you.
looks at his partner. That was weird.
City people. Alright, I'm gonna
You walk up to someone. Do you know where the bakery is? No, it's an imaginary one. that we
it's
don't know
the
about.
other bakery.
The other bakery.
I didn't name it.
I know you didn't name
Some
it.
halfling did.
Some halfling did. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep Not like walking next to her, but walking near her, and periodically. Have you heard about a new opening bakery?
No?
Okay, thank you.
She's gonna stop and peruse some purses.
I will keep a bit of a distance and keep an eye on her.
Yeah, it's at this point she has heard multiple people talk about this bakery that doesn't exist, that she can't find, that nobody knows anything about.
I'm about to find it, don't worry.
You're about to find it. Okay.
I love this.
How would you
Ready.
like to find the bakery?
I'm going to, while she's looking at purses, I'm going to use minor illusion to ventriloquist somebody telling me, "Oh, I have heard of the other bakery. It's new." And then I will respond with my own voice.
Okay.
Which way is it? Is it near? Am I getting any ear twitch from her?
We will see. Well, what's your spell save DC?
14. Super high. I'm super in touch with my feelings.
14, and I believe this is a intelligence check. She hears you talking to yourself.
Damn.
Well, talking to my magic.
Yes.
Fair enough. I will let her go and keep an eye on her.
Okay. She's going to spend another 30 minutes here before she's going to try to head home.
8
Does
minutes
anyone else
on purses. What the fuck?
You've never been to a mall with my wife. Just saying.
I hate shopping so much.
I hate shopping so much, but
I'm
that's
so
what she
tempted
likes
to
doing.
just set the purses on fire, or like knock them all to the ground or something.
There's a reason why I have an Amazon membership. Just saying.
Like if I knocked the whole table of purses over, maybe she'd stop looking.
Yeah, she's going to shop around. She's
Mm.
mildly interested in finding the bakery, but at this point,
Mm.
she's been walking for a better part of an hour without finding this other bake shop that's supposed
Hilarious.
to be out here.
I'm going to disappear from her view for a little while and then
Okay.
come back to find she's still looking at purses for some goddamn reason.
Oh, she's probably
this
shifted
time-
to shoes.
Maybe. But this time I'm coming back with baked goods that I got from breakfast.
Okay, so you went back to the real bake shop and got baked goods?
No, I stashed snacks
Oh,
from
okay.
like previous times that we've eaten.
Sure. Okay.
I don't eat with the group, so I just stashing snacks. Yeah. Now I'm just walking past her, just like perusing stuff and munching on my baked goods.
She looks at your
Yes.
armfuls of baked goods. I wonder where you got those.
These ones?
Yes.
These came from the new bakery. They have a grand opening today.
Oh, where is that?
It's really hard to find, but if you cross this street and then go in the back alley behind these buildings, the entrance to the shop is back there. I don't know why the shop entrance is so buried, but the facilities are fantastic.
So it's one of these hipster bakeries.
Apparently.
Can I get you to roll
Is
a
this-
deception check, please?
I mean, let's do it.
I need you to beat a
Do it.
24.
Do it. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
Eric,
Why is it so high?
Eric, you have to stop.
Do you remember the part where I rolled my 120 already?
Yeah.
Well, she's about to get bonked over the head.
She's about to get bonked over the head. Okay. Do you bonk her on the head?
There's only so much I can do about this. I don't bonk her on the head in the street right here. But for sure she's gonna get bonked.
Yeah, she's gonna walk away from you knowing that
Alleys
you're
are for
lying.
bonking.
Because
I heard Callie say that.
anyone who knows about city life is if someone directs you into an alley, don't go.
I came back with baked goods.
Unless they have candy.
Maybe.
Unless what? No.
Yes, Ken.
Oh, wow.
I like
With your
lollipop.
profession,
Right.
that's more disturbing. Just
Stop
saying.
it.
No.
Maybe we should have made a.
I'm sorry for the joke.
Maybe-
I apologize.
Do we need like a? Do we need to regroup and maybe form a different plan?
I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna bonk her over the head in the street. So if she's
Are they
headed back to her
walking-
house, I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
they
headed
walk-
back towards where we came. Yeah.
And then are they walking? Is that path by the alley we're at,
Sure.
Eric?
We can go with
Okay.
them walking within 20 feet of the alley.
Okay, so here's what happens. They get within 20 feet of the alley, and Callie looks over. I'm gonna take control of Callie's character for a quick second. Sorry.
Dude, I can just
She's
use
very,
and
very
I'm
upset.
120 feet away.
She's very upset because she sees Bodhi sticking his head out of the alleyway.
And
Now-
Robbie
now-
just
He's
standing
hiding.
there.
And then, yeah, and probably,
Standing there.
and
You know,
then,
she twirling her hair. Yep.
and then, Bodhi goes, where is that at? I have an awesome thing to do. What the hell
If you
just
just
happened?
cast Fireball on her,
Yeah. Oh no, here it is. Sorry. And then, I cast that on the lady,
Ooh, awesome. Okay.
and then I'm like, this really has to work. This really has to work. Callie's gonna be really so upset at me if I don't make this work. And I do that,
Okay.
and her wisdom saving throw is now a 4. So she's
Okay.
incapacitated, and I'm like,
I thought you had a total of
Callie.
19 for the day.
oh, I thought it was a 4 and a 19. Oh, it was 4 the last time before. Oh shit. All right, well, she gets. I said what it was, so it's a 12. Hopefully, she doesn't have a +3 on wisdom.
She is a +4. That's what she's been rolling.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Dave!
God.
I should know how my character works.
oh, I love
it.
We're so boned by this one lady.
We are.
All right, well, I've blown like 2 spells. Important. I had a 4 yesterday, and we just sat around doing nothing. All right. Yep, I ruined it. Sorry. So Callie just totally.
She looks
Callie just
very
totally
alarmed.
sees.
She's alarmed that
Yeah.
someone's casting spells at her, so she's going to dodge. What would you guys like to do? Can I
Son
get
of a
you
bitch.
guys to? We're gonna have you roll for initiative.
Oh,
At this
for
point,
fuck's
I don't have the battle map for this, but we're gonna do this anyway.
Really, you don't, Eric? Did you not plan for this shit show?
I feel like you should have known.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate the
At
vote of
least-
confidence.
At least I failed
I think we need
initiative.
to change the name
Jesus, all of our initiative
are
stuff. Rami, the one in view, is fine.
Shit shows are us.
So her initiative. Great. So let's go ahead and do this. All right. So going down the order here, I have Tricks, Galio's there. 2 L's. Yo.
Just
Oh,
our a 5, a 10, an 11, an 8. God, guys.
Yeah, they were all bad.
Except for Ramis, who's the one who was like, we should kill her.
Let's just bonk her over the head tonight.
All
I'd
right.
love to, but
Hey, listen. Bodhi
He's
said it was a good
sneaky.
idea.
So how long have they been gone, Eric?
Oh,
Is
an
that
hour and a
wild?
half.
Oh, by the time I'm like, where the heck are they? And I start going out looking for them. Me and my repaired lion.
Did Altair not come with us?
Nope.
Nope.
No, we
He's
left
been
him
fixing
behind.
his lion.
Okay.
All right, so I need an investigation check from Altair to try to find them somewhere in the city because he doesn't even know where the other bake shop might have been intentionally been. I'm only
should
going
have
to roll a
rolled this
d20 to
dice.
set the DC for this. 1d20. 11.
Oh,
You're
25.
going to be able to find them in 2 rounds, okay?
Okay.
12 seconds after the action breaks out. Brahmi, it hit the fan.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
I mean, but what is she doing?
She's dodging, but what do you want to do? She sees the little halfling stick his head out, go, woo, and is not dazed by this.
I mean, our whole goal is to try to not be conspicuous, so
That hasn't worked.
we're surrounded by people. What I don't know what we need to do here. So
That's up to you.
Does she look like she's gonna do any kind of
Oh,
spells?
she's going to leave. She's going to try to run away from the people who are trying to mug her.
Oh
No,
my
the
God.
person, just the halfling.
Oh, just the halfling, yes.
The halfling that went woo,
And the weird blue lady standing in the alley.
and the weird blue lady.
out. She can't help it. She's very
Probably
blue.
looking for a bakery.
And the person who's trying to convince her that there's baked goods in an alley.
There's
I
that,
absolutely just walked down the road eating baked goods, so I think I'm right.
Probably, what you doing?
Man, I wasn't prepared for this.
Neither was I.
I mean, what is there to do?
I was telling the story.
I think you should attack the halfling.
Attack the halfling?
Like, make it clear that you won't stand for this woo nonsense on the street.
Okay, I'm going to run up to her and cast mending. I'm gonna mend this whole relationship between her and
Not how
Bodhi.
mending works.
Okay, this is every try.
You can't
Never
mend
mind.
your way into a relationship.
Listen, I just do my best. I don't even have a disguise on.
It's so good.
I feel like I just.
I know, I'm
attract
so mad at you
Bodhi.
for not wearing one.
I'm gonna
Oh my
mend
God,
this relationship.
This is incredible. I mean, I feel like the
Amazing.
only thing Brahmi can do at this point is drag Bodhi into the alleyway. None of this was her, like, part of her, what she thought was going to be the plan, so she is not sure how to handle this. So she's going to drag Bodhi into the alleyway.
Bodhi, will you resist?
Yeah, I'm pretty defeated. Like everything I try to has just come up poorly. So, yeah, I'll let myself be let out.
Okay, are you
Has
are
like
you
an
trying
aura
to do
of
this
fluff or
as
something.
as you're grabbing him and dragging him into the alley? What's the impression you're trying to give?
What's wrong with you? Impression.
Okay.
What are you
This
doing?
is my crazy halfling friend. You just can't be trusted in public.
I will allow you to choose your choice of either deception or persuasion to convince this woman that you are on her side.
You're doing persuasion for that. We'll see.
Wow.
Okay, your rolls are so annoying.
She looks over. Yes, get him. Well done. Thank you for coming to my aid. We can exit the initiative
Look,
tracker.
they tell you, and you can tell by that she feels so bad right now saying this. Sometimes you can tell that some people get into smoking a little too much and they make these horrible decisions. Is she hanging around, or is she just like
She's going to come
storming
over and start pulling the full Karen, where she's going to try to step up, and if he was taller, would poke him in his chest with that one index finger. And Bodhi, you've gained inspiration from the Twitch chat because you need it.
deserved?
Thank you, Colossus. All
Very
right,
deserved.
she's going to come to the entrance of the alley. Are you dragging him deeper into the alley, or just there at the entrance, Brahmi?
It's just like a foot into the alley. It's not very
Okay.
far, so it's not
So
going to
she's
look
not going
scary
to go.
yet.
She's not going to go deep into the alley. She's going to sit there at the entrance
We're
of the alley.
easing her into it. We're not going to scare her too much just
You're going
yet.
to boil the
so-
frog. Got it.
Yep, you got it. So we're taking this. I can't believe you would do something like this, and in broad daylight too. So she's kind of scolding Bodhi.
Who do you think you are? What are you trying to do? Do you know how powerful my husband is? He's a very influential man. You could end your life this way. What is that smell? Ugh.
I'm telling you, it's it's some type of greenery. I believe they smoke, and
Ah,
I just think
it makes me want to
we need to-
retch.
we should probably consider calling
We should
the
call the
authorities.
authorities. Yes.
But beforehand, if your husband is Richard Parville, maybe we can get some more information from him first.
Information.
Find out what his intentions were.
Oh,
Attacking
from
a
this
poor
individual?
innocent woman.
From this
Yes.
halfling, this disgusting alley rat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
so
he's got the
Bron-
mental capacity for planning.
Brahmi is really trying to get this woman to spend as much time lingering here to give the others time to come up with something.
Oh, and then I see what should be happening. I see what my fine sea-born mama is laying down, and I surreptitiously toss a little fur ball out
Oh
into
my
the street.
god.
I rolled a 3 earlier, so a giant mastiff shows up behind the lady. I'm like, oh, gee, there's a giant dog! Watch out! And I run back deeper into the alley. Watch out, everybody! There's a giant dog! And
All right.
I command the dog to growl at the lady.
All right. So she's going to roll her wisdom saving throw against being frightened. And with the 10, she will be frightened by the dog.
Ah.
And
That's
she will run into the alley.
How far?
yes!
She's going
Just about
to
even to Mio, where Mio pops her.
Yep. As soon as she gets to the dark part of the alley, she's getting clubbed in the head.
Okay. And so you're clubbing her in the head.
I'm going non-lethal, and I'm going to knock her out. That's the
Okay.
attempt.
Sure.
I should have advantage because she doesn't know I'm there.
Right. She
And
has
it
an
should-
AC right now of 12.
It's also a crit because she didn't
Okay. So
take
the
the
critical strike
action to
on
combat
her.
yet.
That's going to be 9 plus 2 is going to be 11. 11 plus 18 is 29. 29 plus 7 is 36 damage. As you thunk her, she doesn't fall unconscious, but she is very wounded.
She's gonna get a follow up with the All's fan too,
Okay?
with the butt end of it. She knows I'm there now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's just normal.
Considering you took away 2/3 of her hit points.
Yeah. Oh, I'll go. Fuck me.
All right.
I had the sword on backwards, and then I will step out so she can't run back
Sure.
out of the alley.
All right. This is the surprise round. Calatrix, is there something you'd like to do?
I'm keeping an eye out for anyone that noticed a woman got sucked into an alley.
All right.
I guess there's a
Galio?
huge dog here distracting everybody, though.
Yeah.
I'll probably try to attack her with subdual damage. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, try to knock her out.
With the 23, you easily hit her.
Okay, and I'll add my psionic strike damage.
Okay. She has 19 hit points left. You will deal 12 of those, plus you said you psionic strike. So she suffers 19 damage and is unconscious. As
Oh, look at that precision out of Galio.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
all right, Bodhi, is there something you'd like to do? Is she lays unconscious in an alley with your dog coming towards her?
I just turn around and I say, "Hey, dog, come over here by me." And then to everyone else, I'm like, "See, man, teamwork makes the dream work, man. The universe just wanted us to work a little harder. Now we're all better team for working like that. That's a great training exercise, Callie." And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, and I'm just going to finish the order there. So, what do you guys want to do? Is you have an unconscious noblewoman in an alley. As Altair
I'm
walks
going
up.
to. Hey, Altair.
What's going on,
I'm
party dudes?
dressed- Yeah, I'm dressed as a baker, but as I nod you towards the alley, I'm gonna step into the shadows and then change my disguise. It's about to run out anyway.
I head into the
I'll
alley.
cast the stat self again, and uh, this time I'm gonna take the face of one of the dead dudes from the Sunken City, like the pickaxe
Okay.
guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna gag her and tie her up if no one else
Okay.
is.
Please roll your survival check.
Survival or sleight of hand?
It's survival to tie knots.
Thank you.
Now I can give guidance.
Yes, you can give
Just
guidance.
Ooh, yeah.
Awesome.
Kelly told me they're
23.
real kinky knots.
Oh,
But the knots by themselves are not kinky, Mio.
The way I tied them sure are.
Well, yes, that part. There's an
And
excessive amount of like lip licking, but I mean the knots look good.
Yeah, so I gagged her as well. Then so this alley is pretty secure from walker bys and stuff, Eric.
they walk by, but they're not going to investigate unless there's a reason to.
Okay, so I'm gonna make sure she's behind some garbage or whatever, so she's kind of
Obscured.
obscured, yeah. And then Odie, give me a piece
Yeah.
of gorp, please.
But before that,
Yeah.
check for any items on her that might be alerts or alarms or triggers, traps, weapons.
Altair, you want to do that while I'm getting her all
Sure.
finally tied up?
Little wand and pointing at her, detect magic.
Okay. She has a ring of protection.
Mm-hmm.
She has a magical coin purse that is a small extra dimensional space that only accepts gold pieces.
Huh.
And she has a wand of magic missiles.
Think she'd pull that out. I tell him I said she had a wand of magic missiles, she had a ring of protection, she's got a purse that only accepts gold into it and can only pull gold out of it.
How you do? Okay.
It's a big extra dimensional, or whatever
Yep.
that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a small.
Don't put it in it. Don't put it in the bag.
That's what I was checking. So that
No,
won't
no,
go in there.
want
But
no little proof.
I'll take those things and toss them aside. Any other weapons she has, I'll toss aside too.
She has a mundane dagger that is in her boot. She also has a bodice dagger.
Yep, I don't care. I've taken all that. I'm at work. I'm gonna take all that and get rid of all that.
Okay.
Bayo's
You throw it off to the side. Okay.
Yep. And then
What-
I'm gonna wave Callie over, even though she looks weird now. And then Callie, do you want to interrogate her?
Yes. I think we should ask her some questions. I hope she succumbs to the spell. If not, we'll have to ask questions.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger, hold it to her throat, ungag her, put a big piece of gorp in her mouth, and then put the gag back in so she can chew it and eat it and be unconscious.
Okay.
How do unconscious
Interesting.
people chew?
You
Just-
grab their face and do this, and then shove it on their
Okay.
throat
Okay.
gently.
I can always put a band-aid on her.
We'll just do Gorp. We'll save the band-aids for someone else that needs them. And I put a little super shriveled up raisin, one of those really hard ones, in her
Okay.
mouth.
Just
Those aren't
forcing her.
raisins. Just, I'm sorry, they are. I'm going to go ahead and roll my D100, and on a 3 or below, she's allergic to peanuts.
Oh,
But I only put a raisin in her mouth, Eric.
Yes, but Mio
I put a whole thing of gorp in there.
So,
Oh,
she's
okay.
good.
But she
Because it's
now
3%.
again she has the gag in, and I'm holding a dagger to her throat, obviously doing it,
Yep.
being threatening.
And the gorp causes her to become conscious.
We give her a second to get her bearings.
She looks around, and her eyes grow wide with fear as 6 people have mugged her in an alleyway
That is the correct response.
with a great
Uh-huh.
big mastiff and a mechanical lion.
Does she recognize me as
Um,
the pickaxe guy?
as the pickaxe guy, roll your deception check. roll my insight. I got a 9. Yeah. She looks at you, and the look in her eyes is that of betrayal.
Fantastic. I think that's great news. All right. I speak clearly not in Pickaxe Guy's voice. I don't even like I don't even want to bother. It's like it's obvious that
Right.
I'm not that person. But I will, position myself in front of her and give her a little smile. Let the blade stay at her neck, and tell her that I have some questions for you. I would like you to answer honestly, though. Are you going to be able to answer honestly?
She nods her head furiously.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Guidance.
With a D4, please.
Yeah.
She got a 1.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Gonna be honest.
She's going to be honest.
We'll leave off the spell for the moment then.
Yeah, she's fearing for her life.
Can I just give Mew a nod to make sure that she can actually respond with words.
Mhm.
Like, move that gag.
so I pop the gag off.
Okay,
Just slightly.
sure. She works her mouth.
You're
Ah.
a member of the Briarthorns. Were you always a member of the Briarthorns, or did you marry into Briarthorns?
I've always been a member.
Fantastic. How much do you know about the activities going on underneath your house?
Her eyes widen, and she won't say anything.
Now. Remember, I was asking for honesty.
I can't say.
You can't say how much you know?
She's going to try to shut up once again.
Okay.
Draw a little blood, Leo.
How much do you know about the Council of the Pearl Sanctuary? The decisions made by them.
She looks at you. Enough? Why?
How much do you know about the decision to put your family in charge of the dig site?
There's a curl at the corner of her lip. It's a sign of derision. Know about it. I was assigned to administer the thing. We subcontracted it out. Everyone knew that. It's not a surprise. It's public knowledge.
Good. You are fully aware of the public knowledge.
Of course.
Wonderful. And as the director of the dig site, you are aware of the private knowledge regarding the dig site.
I don't know what you mean.
Does she not know what I mean?
I'm in charge of the dig site, yes, but what do you mean the private side of the dig site?
Are you suggesting that there is no private face to a public face? That there is no match there?
Oh man, she's going to try to bluff you here, and it's
I mean-
actively And all 6 of you can see that she's trying to bluff you, and someone in the group has to roll above a 12.
An insight?
In what?
Yeah, insight. Someone's going to know. Yeah. Brahmi knows. Calatrix knows. Everyone knows. Okay. Everyone except for Altar.
Altar is like, yeah, I believe her.
He's over there
No.
nodding.
She knows about the dig site beneath. Even though she's denying it, she knows.
How many items have you recovered into your collection?
Her eyes go wide. 5?
Liar.
Being honest with me?
She nods.
Okay. Well, if she says so. Hmm. How many people in your household know as much as you know?
She looks at you. All of them, except for my daughter.
Yes. New seeds are sometimes protected.
You say
And
those
sometimes-
words, and she begins quivering.
Sometimes they are simply excluded.
She begins crying.
Well, fantastic. How many members are in your household?
It's my husband, me, and my daughter. And of course, the staff.
Which includes how many?
Well, I mean, I've got to go count.
We will not
There
give her fingers for this.
There are 8 guards, the butler, the chef, and of course, Gurney. But Gurney's in the back and usually in his own house.
What is Gurney's expertise?
Expertise. She looks at you confused. It's a displacer beast. He doesn't have an expertise.
Guarding, then I assume hunting.
More of lounging about and defending the property. But
All right.
God,
he's
it's
kind
a
of
big
old.
pet cat.
It's a big pet cat. That's what it is.
Those I got a pet cat right here.
Sorry, Eric, how many people did she say was in the household?
There are
8 guards.
8 guards, 1 butler, 1 chef, the husband, the wife, and the kid.
14, including the wife.
Who you currently have at your disposal.
Okay.
5
And
items
you're-
in her collection, she said.
Oh, okay.
Where are said 5 items?
Oh, she looks at you with a look of anger. You're just going to kill me and take them. Why should I tell you?
So
All
that
right.
we can take all of them and make sure that they do not fall into someone else's hands.
Ooh, interesting. Roll a persuasion check.
Items.
And need you to beat a 13. Okay. She's still crying. Fine. They're under a secret compartment in my closet in the upstairs bedroom.
There's. Excuse me while I take some notes. Well, I'm feeling pretty confident about this whole interrogation. Anybody else want to play?
What's the password for Displacer Beast?
Does she answer that, Eric?
What was the question? I heard something about Displacer Beast, but I didn't hear it completely.
The password to get by it.
There's no password to get past a Displacer Beast.
Okay.
Right?
Is it like
It knows us. You have to be family.
Um,
Why doesn't your daughter know about all this stuff? Are you guys fighting?
No, we try to protect her as best we can.
Oh,
She's not ready for this type of intrigue.
Does she have any plans to leave tonight?
She's at her friend's house for the weekend. You won't hurt her, would you?
No.
Is that persuasion or deception?
It's persuasion. Brahmi doesn't want to hurt her.
I understand.
if you is Brahmi, then Brahmi is speaking the truth.
Yep.
Can I get
Brahmi definitely
All right.
has zero intention of her getting hurt.
understood?
So, does anyone outside of your family know of what you're doing?
Yes.
We need to know who they are.
I can't tell you that.
You can.
I won't.
You have to.
Why?
You've done something wrong. And you have to make it right.
Ugh. Oh, man. Come on, lady.
Are you casting Make Amends?
New stuff.
Mending.
It's my favorite version.
All right, let's see
So
here.
confident when she said it too. It's so
I know. I
good.
was like, wait, hold on.
Man. So you're going to get her with the guilt trip. All right. Fine. Seskull Ash.
Only him?
Well, we sent two men. We sent him downstairs. And she nods at Calatrix. Him and one other went down and returned until just now.
Mm.
We know Seskull Ash.
We
Not a
don't-
name that's
You do not.
known.
No.
Is he a member of the house?
She is more terrified of Seskull Ash than she is of you guys. And she knows you're going to kill her.
That's pretty big. Tell us how we can find him.
She just starts shaking her head no. You can see the veins pulsing on the side of her head. Her blood pressure is through the roof.
Oh, and just and
That's
you
okay.
can give her more pain before she does go.
I don't think that's necessary. You can tell us willingly, or we can get that information a different way.
Oh yeah, after she's dead.
You don't have to say that out loud.
I didn't. I was just thinking.
Okay, good.
She's not going to willingly tell
Uh,
you about Seskalash.
Amazing.
Okay. That's, you know what?
There is no way that she would willingly do that. Willingly or
All right.
unwillingly, really. She's not going to spill those beans.
Um, it's time that we checked on the rest of things today, I think. Yes? I'm standing up and looking to like split the party again. I'm like I give Mio like a wait one gesture. And can I ask Bodhi and Brahmi, could you make sure that this dog incident didn't attract more attention than necessary? And
Yeah. And I'm like,
Galio?
at the big. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna also send Galio in the other direction and ask for him to find us an alternate exit than the alleyway we came through.
Sure.
Okay. I go, all right. And I take the dog and I go, dog, let's run. And I start running out the alley, and the dog's chasing me.
Yeah.
The dog's chasing me. I'm like, there's a big dog. There's a big dog. And I'm just running away. Eventually, I'm out of and I'm just going to run back a bit. And then right before I leave the alley, I go, I'll see you guys back at the bakehouse. Nah, there's a dog. And I just kind of run throughout the city with the dog chasing me. But
The dog is
further and
living its
further,
best life.
Oh,
further and further away from the
From the
alley.
Okay. Brahmi, you watch as Bodhi is putting on a display.
That's perfect. She has to stay because she still has questions for her, but she can't ask them while she's alive. So she's going to take the woman's hand and say, I'm sorry, but you have to pay for what's happened. We'll try to make it painless. Okay?
Tears streaming down her face.
Terrible. She hates this.
Did Galio leave the alley?
He went to the other end of it, yeah.
Well, I guess you can tell us if there is an exit that way or not. I mean, it's like I look at Altair and I'm like, I'm not trying to have this conversation in front of this lady, so I'm just like drawing back a little bit. It's like we don't really need to leave the body here. I also don't have a good solution on where to bring it. I'm just looking at you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I just any ideas you have about what to do with the cleanup of this situation?
Let me see here.
Go into bags of holding, just curious.
You
Yeah, we
did
can
bind
slide
her
her.
hands.
That
Yeah.
is a
We can slide her into the bag of holding.
I can't cast spells.
Yep.
Well, Brahmi's holding one of her hands too. She'd have to wrest the
Yeah.
hand out of her
Yeah.
hand. So
You're holding
Uh,
weirdly behind her back too, just so you know.
no, she's
Not
she's
free.
just got her hand tucked up behind her back, holding her hand.
Guess you're being so
Alright.
nice to this woman.
Sounds a little
Yeah,
cheeky, but
listen,
All right,
Brownie's
yeah,
not like
I'll-
this at all.
if well, I gave you an out. Uh,
She has to ask.
yeah, if
the question
Altair
after
says
she's
that
dead.
the bag is gonna work, that's why we have a bag.
You just have to hire a
slide her in. It should be done in just a couple minutes.
All right, I give Mia the nod.
He's gonna kill her.
Okay,
He covers her mouth, slits her throat.
sure. She
Makes it soft and gentle.
She will bleed out here in the alleyway over the span of the next minute.
Is it a problem if she
Bruh.
bleeds in the bag?
After a
Or
couple
does she bleed in
moments,
the back?
Brahmi, her hand spasms in yours.
Did she pass?
Yep.
Guess what time it is?
You're way too excited for that.
Yeah, she is.
All right, more toss.
Clerics are so weird. They're
Ron's
all
house was
about
weird. I'm
healing,
not
and then
gonna
they're
say
all
anything.
about necromancy. It's a thing with clerics, I swear.
No, it's fine. It's fine. She's done. You know what? She's passed on from this life. She made bad decisions. Hopefully, if she ever gets another chance at life, she'll make better decisions. All right, spare that. What are we doing? Hang on. Speak with dead. Where's my inventory? There it is. Okay. Amulet of Lost Voices. Okay. She casts it.
Okay.
And she shouldn't be in distress or anything like that.
Yep.
So, just a
The
spirit.
the mouth opens and green energy pulses within. It also is in the throat. What do you want to ask?
Yes. What did we want to ask?
You had a question about Seskalash.
I did. How do you contact Seskal Ash?
Ooh, interesting. The corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer, so the body there speaks. He contacts us. Sorry. He contacts us.
Rami looks up at Calatrix.
I give you a thumbs up if that's what you need.
Which house does he work for?
No. Seskal Ash does not hold allegiance.
Brahmi is looking at everyone else, see if they got anything they want to whisper to her.
Kelly will come back.
Galileo, you see them casting Speak with Dead. The corpse of the woman is talking to Brahmi.
Normal, very normal stuff happening here.
Yeah.
Nothing weird.
All right, Jedi.
Holy fine. This is not weird at all. We're just having a conversation with a spirit. Very normal.
How often do you see seances in the street?
We're in an alley, thank you. Not in the
Okay.
street.
Totally different.
We're a little bit more secretive than that. I'm trying to think of another question to ask. He has no allegiance, but I'm trying to think. I'm saying this out of character, by the way. I'm just trying to think of something to ask, and I'm
It
blanking.
might be useful to know what he's after.
Oh, thank you. What is Seskal Ash's goal?
To overthrow the council and claim the house for himself.
like to know how he knew about the sunken city, if he did before the dig site.
Good plan. How did Seskel Ash learn about the sunken city?
Archaeologists. He intercepted report, killed them, contacted Ernan.
Well, that's all I got.
One last question.
Was anyone besides her carrying collectibles? We know she had 5 in her collection. I'm just wondering if there were any more. If maybe she gave 1 to a family member.
Mm-hmm. Are there any items from the dig site that did not go to you?
Ernan. One. And the corpse falls.
Okay.
Slide her in a bag.
Well, make sure to wrap her up so she's not bleeding on things.
How big is your bag of holding?
Like what big size? Like how much does it hold weight wise?
Well, the opening to the bag, I believe, is only a certain size. So 2-foot diameter. Yeah, you can fit her in there.
Yeah, and she's not gonna bleed her. But Rami, I don't think you know how this bag works. It's not like it goes into a closet. It's just there. Not gonna get on everything.
Okay.
He's gonna slide her in. He's actually sliding the bag over her because it's easier.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, okay.
It's like putting a pillowcase on.
Bingo.
Oh, gosh.
This
Oh,
pillowcase
gosh.
is kind of gross.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
Did someone gather up all her stuff that we left? Someone grab the ring and stuff, or should I just put that in the bag too? Except for the coin purse, can't do that.
You can't do that. Mm-mm.
So I'll let Alter have that. Alter, you can have the bag. I'll put the ring and the wand of magic missiles in the bag.
Okay. Can we really try hard not to kill their family pet?
The displacer beast?
It's displacer
Yeah,
piece.
We just
They're
have to avoid-
notoriously evil.
and also the family pet.
It's evil. Evil.
Who cares?
If
They're
we
also
don't
very
kill it,
old.
there's going to be a random displacer beast left in town. So it either starves to death or goes on a rampage and kills.
No, they have a child.
Maybe Brahmi intends to adopt it.
No. I just think this 14-year-old girl's gonna come home and everyone's dead. And if the displacer beast wasn't dead, that would be one less thing for her
I mean,
to have to face.
or we can wait for the 14-year-old to come home, and if she's complicit in the activities, prune
She's
her as
not
well.
complicit. She literally, the mom just said she's not complicit. She doesn't know anything, and she's gone for the whole weekend.
Knows nothing about this displacer beast. We should probably not leave it in the care of a 14-year-old.
It's a family pet.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what she said. That's pretty much
No,
what she
I
said.
think it's
And she said it was a
He
guard.
said it was
guard. Yeah.
recognized by the family.
Yeah,
Or
the
like it
it
recognizes
knows the
family. Yeah.
So I'd call that a family pet. That's like having a German Shepherd that only likes the family.
No, that's like having a feral dog.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm with
All right.
Mayo there.
If it was
Let's go with the
Yes.
assumption that, if possible, we will avoid killing the displacer beast,
it would be nice.
but we will investigate the situation and play
Let's
it by ear.
investigate the situation. His name. It has a name.
you
I'm
bet,
sorry. Its name
Rami,
is
but-
Gurney. Its name is Gurney.
It does have a name, like the thing that they put people on when they're dead.
The house is going to be
didn't notice
expecting her
that.
home, so when should we move?
Okay.
Quickly.
I pointed at Mayo and said, "We kill it, right?"
No.
No, it's a message. I sent you. I'm waiting for your
I
reply.
wink back.
Its name is Gurney.
I'm gonna get you a pet rock. I'm gonna get you
I
so
don't
many
want
pet
a pet
rocks.
rock. I
I'm
just
gonna
wanna
make
not
like a
kill this
mountain of
girl's
pet rocks
pet.
and give them all names.
Oh
The
my
most
gosh.
beautiful creature in hell.
I would
has
have
a
been
name.
so
Doesn't
cool
make
if
him any
I had
good.
a displacer beast as a pet when I was a kid. Gosh.
You're confusing what displacer beasts are again.
It's a big
Yeah.
cat.
No,
big
it's a
cat.
giant evil monstrosity.
It's a
It's
big
not a cat.
It's a
It's a
panther.
monstrosity. It's not a beast.
Not a
It has
panther.
tentacles.
It does. You know what else has tentacles? Octopuses.
But they're a
You like-
beast.
Is that a selling point?
It is.
I'm
Tentacles
sorry.
are
Who likes
cool.
octopuses?
Did you just ask who likes octopuses?
Well, I know
God.
some
Especially
people
when they're
like
fried.
No, they're wonderful. They're so smart.
Calamari.
They make great pets.
Yeah, maybe. I just have to take your word for it, honestly.
They are. They're great. I'm just saying
Okay.
that let her keep her pet dog at least.
If she has a pet dog, we will ensure that they remain together.
I mean, Gurney, pet cat. It's like a pet cat.
Or a pet octopus. Yep, I got it.
Yep, pet cat octopus. You nailed it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's sneak out of here.
Wait, do I have the... I don't. That's okay. Can we kind of kick over the blood in the street, in the alleyway?
Sure.
I don't really care about it.
Push some straw over it.
Straw? Where's their straw?
I don't know. There's straws in
In
the
the
medieval
street.
alleyways. It's not medieval.
He leaned over and
Okay,
found some.
What rule made this? You leaned over and got straw. Okay.
It was
Sorry.
dirt, but she mended it into straw.
Got it. Uh-huh. All right. So you guys can leave the alleyway. Where are we going?
We have to go pick up
Uh,
Bodhi at the... I think he said he's going back to the bakery.
Yeah.
I do need to get
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
What do we do with this body, though, guys?
I'll figure out something later. It's not going anywhere.
That's so sad. I don't like killing people like this.
You're in the wrong
It is.
profession.
Listen, she's
I
the
think
cleric.
that
She's
she's
the chief cleric.
What was her name, Eric?
Let me grab her name.
I don't think we ever learned it, but I'm just
No,
putting it in the notes.
Evelyn.
No, I think we did. Yeah,
I
When we
think
got-
it's Evelyn.
when we made it to the house, we learned it.
That's what I have.
Sounds good. So we go pick up Bodhi, and then are we going to go to the house, or what are we going to do, Callie?
Well, personal preference. I think if we're trying to get in at the bedroom, then that really means waiting until evening. We can go station some or all of us at the door in the basement, or frontal assault. I wonder where Vernon is now. We presumed at the house, but we haven't been watching the house. Oh, it's hard about the thing. It has its own house, Brownie. Okay. Yeah, I mean, basement? You guys wanna do the basement?
I think that's best.
Yeah, let's try that.
So we'll be picking up Bodhi, leaving the city, going out to our big old rock, going down the tunnel.
I mean, it follows laws. Evil.
You are really on the side of the
Law-abiding-
displacer beast for some
It's
reason.
a law-abiding citizen.
It's lawful
doing
evil though,
its
so like it's got rules.
To be fair, this could also be put for a cat. The cat, you could just say that for all that too. The cats are lawful
True.
evil.
It's
Oh, cats
old.
are
Like,
lawful.
leave it. Let it. If it doesn't.
I did not. I feel like my cat was fully chaotic.
Yeah, it's more chaotic evil. You're right.
I feel like this is the outlier. The fact it's lawful is like the outlier of the cat personality. So
That's going to be the justifying reason. All right.
definitely. But I mean, if he's got his own little house out there and he protects the grounds, if we're not out on the grounds, it doesn't matter, right?
Okay. Let's go.
He's a deader.
So, as you guys head off into the jungle, you guys can pass through the city, pick up Bodhidharma on the way at the bake shop. By the time you guys get to the bake shop, of course, the Mastiff, I believe the Mastiff only lasts for a certain amount of time, correct? It's like 10 minutes or something?
As far as I
It just
know,
runs off. Usually it's like every time I've seen this item, there hasn't been a druid that can fucking talk to animals, so they just run off.
Really fun.
it doesn't have a duration, Eric.
No? Okay.
I will post it again.
Sure.
But I think there's just a dog hanging out now. I think Airedale. Oh,
Oh no,
I
the
did-
creature vanishes at the next dawn. Or when
Okay.
it
Oh,
reaches the 0
I missed
point.
that. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
has
it's
a
like
dog
every
that's
single dog I owned growing up. Got it.
Oh, jeez.
No, I thought every dog you owned, your dad just took it out to the farm. All those dogs are living on the farm.
No. We always took in strays and they were always gone the next morning. Until I was like
Awful.
18. Anyway.
I missed the dawn. Where is that?
Red by
It's right
zero
there.
hit
Dad
points.
just killing dogs for sport? What?
No,
I don't
that was
understand.
not me. That was Bodhi's statement.
Okay.
No, they went to the shelter.
Oh, right. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, he's just hanging out. I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna set him in because she was so mean.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna set him in Airedale's bedroom so he can just giant mastiff in there for her.
Yeah, that's gonna be a great surprise.
Yep.
He's gonna
Well,
walk
better
in and
than
there's
the
gonna be a
goat that
freaking
ripped up
mastiff
her
on her
apartment.
bed. Just
Was she mean?
was she mean to you, Bodhi?
No, she was mean to Brahmi.
Oh,
She was
So-
pretending that like they had some relationship after 4 hours. I'm gonna show her how the universe works, man.
Oh my
Got it.
god. Thank
The dog's
you.
name is
By
Karma.
introducing her to a dog. That
I appreciate
her
the.
relationship with the dog is going to end with the dawn.
One way or another, she's either going to be excited there's a dog that's going to disappear at noon, or she's going to hate there's a dog in the house.
You know
Good
what?
one.
Maybe she just needs to look at it from a different direction, and instead of being visited by a giant dog, she's just being visited by a small god. So there you go.
It's a dyslexic god. That's what we're talking about, right?
I love
There we
it.
go.
All
I'm just
right.
trying to.
She's going to be thrilled it's not a giant goat that's ripping apart her ceiling.
Yeah,
She's
here you
going to be
go.
like, all right, vast improvement.
Here we go.
Her apartment deposit, her security deposit on that apartment is gone after you guys visit. Just saying.
I
Appreciate
told her how to
that
get
for
around that.
her.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't have time to get you guys through the basement tonight. So what we'll do is we'll come back next week to infiltrate the basement of Ernan Briarthorn's house and
That's no
figure
good.
out
That means
what happens
That means-
next.
there's just monsters in there again. We had it cleared out. Shoot.
I
No, it's
cannot
just
confirm
people.
nor deny.
Damn.
Level up.
You do not
Level
level
up.
up. Not yet. No.
We did so much planning this session.
We could have leveled up Altair if you would have been there to help us avoid the shit show, but you decided to stay
That was
home.
a shit show.
He had to make his lion work again.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Lie in wait.
Yep.
Oh.
That's right.
But yeah, I apologize. I think I've had to do this twice now. Sorry, guys. Not
Oh.
quite I understand my character sheet 90%.
I find it
Yeah.
funny.
Wonderful.
Makes
I
I
feel
think
like
it's
so
totally
happy.
in character.
it's perfect.
I think I'd love it.
It's like when Riven didn't read his spells.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
I-
Bodhi
I-
is like
yeah.
fucking high. We don't even know.
I've been there.
He's like, what day is it? Is it the port with the 4 or is it the 12 port?
Yeah, I had the
He's
4.
like, I don't know what day it is.
I had the 4. I was so happy. I'm like, oh, I could use the hell out of that. Good
Incredible.
lord.
So good.
That turned out perfect, though. I feel like
Yeah.
we resolved that pretty well.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry,
Why are
guys.
you
No, I think it was
Sorry.
absolutely fun.
It was
I think
perfect.
It's
It
totally
worked
in
out.
character. I think it
The
built the
note
story
was
more.
hysterical.
Yes. So that's where we're going to end it for tonight.